Lunch is done. I'm going to take a quick drink, and then we are going to get started. Well, Nate, you definitely deserve that easy day after all the pain you went through last night with your car and everything. So yeah, enjoy your day off, and I appreciate you being here for the stream during it. And Ruman, it's nice to see you as well today. I unfortunately had to take a little more time off for Christmas than I was hoping, but things have been insane around here, so not in a bad way, just, a lot of time having to travel, see family, do gift exchanges, all that stuff, all the fun holiday stuff. Again, not that it's necessarily a bad thing, just busy. Very, very busy.
The world of...
Let's hope the battles aren't that long this time. Seriously, though. That was terrible. During the 12-hour stream, I think that's part of the reason why I don't really remember where we left off at, because I just kind of blanked it all out, kind of pushed it all out of my mind. It was a fun adventure, Nate says. Yeah, it... I don't know, man. I don't envy your adventure that you had last night. Dude was okay. Or due to his Christmas, that's okay. Was your holiday good? Yeah, I have no complaints, Other than being super busy and normal holiday blues and stuff like that. Other than that, it was great, man. Gotta spend some time with... I didn't actually get to see my family so much yet, besides my brother, but I gotta spend a lot of time with Mr. Noodle's family. We just finished up the last of the gift exchange this morning as part of that family. And then here, hopefully soon... Oh, cutscene already?
Faded in my mind. Dim. Wraith-like.
But yeah, so hopefully I'll get to do stuff with my family here soon. Got a couple new PS2 games, so that's exciting. Also got a physical copy of Final Fantasy VII. I'm pretty excited about that. The new Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I already had it digitally. I planned on buying it physically, but I couldn't because I didn't want to wait. I also got a book, a poetry book. What are they called? Pillow Thoughts. I already had the first couple. Mr. Noodle got me a third one. Which PS2 games? Just a bunch of budget stuff, really, which is honestly perfectly fine with me. We got Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, which is pretty cool. I'm actually really excited about that one. I love the Gran Turismo games. Need for Speed, or no, wait, I already had that one. James Bond 007. I got a Men in Black game that we played the other day on stream that is not amazing. It's very hard. Honestly, probably the hardest game I've ever played. It's ridiculous. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, because, you always do, but yeah, just a bunch of little stuff like that. We had fun with it. Some Pokemon cards, because I'm a nerd and collect Pokemon cards as well. And then us as a couple, we got a couple things. We got a cool griddle for whenever we go camping and whatnot, because I also like to spend time outdoors. We got a new tea kettle, which is nice, because our old one broke. Mr. Noodle broke it forever ago, and so we replaced it with just a really cheap one that just boils water, and that's it. But this is like one of the ones that you can set the temperature on and whatnot, so I'm happy about that. And again, like I said, I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, but yeah. How about you, Rue? Did you have a good Christmas? Did you get some cool stuff? I don't know what your family life is like, but I hope you had a nice holiday regardless. Alright, let's turn the game back up, and what are we actually doing? I was talking so much I was hardly paying attention to the game. So, we felt like we had a battle in the city at some time, but we can't really remember it, it seems like. And we are now fighting... What kind of enemies are these, real quick? Hey, Mr. Noodle, glad you can make it here, love, while you're working. So, Mordor orcs are what we're fighting now. Okay, very cool. Oh, that reminds you. I found a PS2 copy of Odin Sphere. So since you have the remakes, let me know if you want to send it. Also, cool gifts. You got a mini sandwich maker and 40 bucks. My sister's getting me officially. I honestly really want one of those mini sandwich makers. I see a lot of mini just stuff makers at our local Walmart and whatnot, like mini waffle makers, sandwich makers, all kinds of stuff like that, and I just think they're the cutest thing. If I didn't already have so many kitchen appliances, I would probably own them all. That's actually very cool. As far as Odin Sphere goes, I actually plan on picking it up myself here soon. I really appreciate that though, man. I really do. Thank you for that. But no worries, I will be picking it up relatively soon to try out here on stream. They're worth it. You have no idea. We had to buy a whole, I forget what they're called, but like those black wire shelves. We had to get a whole stack of those because we have so many freaking appliances and our kitchen is tiny. It's actually kind of bad. But, oh well, I guess. It seems like these guys aren't so ridiculously powerful. Like there's been a couple huge difficulty spikes, and if that first attack's anything to go by, thankfully it seems like they weren't too bad of a difficulty spike this time around. Well, if that's the case, then I don't feel like we're really gonna have to worry about dying here that much. So let's just work on this Shadowcraft a little bit, because I keep hearing that Shadowcraft's really good. So we're gonna use that a little bit. Can't wait for that then. Honestly, you should do the same. Yeah, it's not the nicest looking thing in the world, you know, because it is just a black set of, or a set of black wired metal shelves or whatever. But, like, it's so much nicer than how we had everything before. Just kind of, we can actually get to our stuff now, you know? Like, because we got, like, a Keurig and a microwave and a bunch of different, you know, blenders and all kinds of junk. And we can actually use it again, which is a huge, huge benefit of it. And if I wouldn't have gotten that, we never would have been able to get our countertop dishwasher that we got a year or two ago. And honestly, that's one of the best things I've ever bought, because I don't know about y'all, but I hate doing dishes. And yeah. By getting one of them, I don't have to do them as much anymore. There's some stuff, obviously, that you still have to actually wash. But for the most part, we can just throw everything in there, and the machine does it for us. So that's huge. I didn't realize these dudes were going to stagger us. I'll have to try to remember that, so that we can not use that technique. I forget what the name of the technique is, but we have one that stops us from being staggered. So if I'm going to be fighting groups of these guys, I should probably queue that up. Not right now, because, I mean, there's only one of them left, but for future fights, we'll try and do that. I can't wait. It sucks because we just got out of the holidays, but I am going to be taking another short break from streaming here in a few weeks. My vacations at work always kind of fall roughly every 3-4 months, and so I have one coming up in January, and I'm going to be going camping, actually. So, but it won't be an extended trip. It's only going to be for like 3 or 4 days, so not you know, week and a half like it was for Christmas. Just a couple days, and I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, because he's got some stuff going on in his own life right now. But I did talk to my co-host on the Just One More Level podcast, the Dorsman, about maybe streaming in my place one of those days, just so it's not completely empty, the channel for 3-4 days. So I still got to get with him to work out all the details and figure out if he's actually going to be able to do it or not, but that's something that we may do, at least. That way there's a little bit of fresh content for everybody while I am out in the woods freezing my ass off. I'm actually really excited for it. Mr. Noodle, on the other chance, not so much. She does not like the cold, but I'm excited to be out there. Don't have to deal with any people, don't have to deal with work stress or any of that BS. Just, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. You haven't had a vacation in 3 years besides school break. Man, that is rough, Rue. Yeah, that's the one nice thing about where I work. I'm full-time there, and because of that, I do actually get fairly regular vacations, which is very nice. It doesn't always work out to exactly, you know, every quarter, but give or take, every 3-4 months, on average, I get to take a vacation. So, a mostly paid vacation, which I guess technically non-full-timers at where I work could take vacations too, they just wouldn't be paid for it. And, I mean, in this economy, who can afford that, you know what I mean? No, but, yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I really, really am. And I think Mr. Noodle's gonna have fun too, even though she complains. We already hurt this guy a little bit, but honestly not all that much. I'm thinking maybe we just do a little bit more Shadowcraft. Keep working that up. It's a nice perk. There's no company here that would do that. That's too bad. That really is too bad, man. I mean, studies have shown that by letting your employees take vacations, you know, have time away from work, they actually become more productive at work to the point to where, like, it actually ends up saving the business's money because their employees are just that much more productive. So it really is terrible whenever businesses don't want to let people have their days off, take some time away from work to rest and recuperate and all that. That sucks. Nate, you should, man. I'm excited for it. It'll be my first, like, true time winter camping. We did some stuff when I was younger, but this is by far, like, but this time I'm going out for multiple nights in a row, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it's going to be in January, so I'm hoping for snow. That would be amazing if we could get some nice snow coverage, because where we live, there hasn't been a whole lot of snow. I think we've only actually had, what, 1 or 2 actual snowy days so far. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I am really excited about it. And I hike a lot, so I think it'll be a lot of fun if we get the time to go on a couple hikes whenever it's more peaceful, you know? There's less bugs, less plants, less just everything. And just be able to go out there and enjoy the nature a little bit. The quiet, too, because I don't expect there will be a whole lot of other people out and about at the campgrounds in the forest and whatnot in the middle of winter, so I'm excited for that. Just me, Mr. Noodle, and nature. That reminds me of this article you saw where this employer gave their employee a $2,000 vacation every year and how they were extremely productive because of it. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I haven't seen that one that you're talking about, but I've seen many things like that. And it just, at the end of the day, it saves the company money. Like, you would think giving paid vacations would cost them money, but no, it saves them money because once they come back to work for, you know, weeks or months afterwards, they're just so much more energetic, happier to be at their job, and happy employees make good employees, you know? So it seems like we're still kind of stuck in this loop of just fight, cutscene, but at least the fights aren't lasting, what, 45 minutes each? Like, that was kind of extreme during that, the 12-hour variety stream we did with that. That was ridiculous. I'm gonna hate you for it, Rue? What? No, nope, I know what you're thinking. Oh, no. I veto it. You're not. None of that. Oh, Idrio took a couple good hits there. That was more than I was expecting. Let's use the Ecthelian Wrath to, hopefully get one of these gone quickly. You demand chicken wing? Oh, no. What else? There it is. There it is. Sing mode. I knew it was coming. As soon as you said that I'm gonna hate you for it, it took me like half a second to figure out what it was you were talking about. Oh no, I don't. You're the worst, Root. So how do we do this? The problem with this is every time y'all do this, I just like every song I've ever known in my life just disappears from my mind, you know? So I can't think of the tune of any song. You said Chicken Wing, so how does that song go? Is it? I'm about to do ABCs again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's what I'm gonna sing for stream. Chicken wing, something macaroni. I don't want to be quiet because you asked for this and I should sing it, but it makes it so hard to think of what to say. I can't. I hate you all today. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. That's it. I kind of lost the singing there, but I'm back. Don't you dare. I'm so glad I have this set only one time, because it's terrible. I wish you all streamed too, so I could make you do this too. Now I'm rhyming two with two. It's terrible, but what can you do? It makes it so hard to focus on this game. I'm losing my tune, and that's lame. I need to check how long this is. I can't remember. And that's lame. I hate you so much, Rue. I want you to know this is on you. I can't sing, and that's a fact. All I can remember is freaking ABCs. 5 minutes is too long. It's only been 2. Oh my god. I'm gonna die, and it's all your fault because I can't focus in. Ugh. Oh. The clock needs to move faster if I'm gonna ever finish this fight. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, something I don't remember. I'm sure there's more to the song. Old MacDonald had a farm. Old MacDonald had a... Crap, I can't actually... Old MacDonald had a farm. I can't remember how it goes. Every time you put me on the spot, it just gets harder to sing a song. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm, he had a cow. Here's a cow, there's a cow. Don't remember any of it. You're the worst. Oh no. I really can't remember any of the songs. Even Old MacDonald has left my mind. That this is not gold, you're wrong. This is terrible. And I hate you so much.
Hold him here. Age of men is over.
I shall face him for the sake of Gondor.
Oh, I wish the cutscene would have lasted longer. It could have saved me from this torture. Oh, I'm tempted to time out Rue for this torture and boo. Faramir will counterattack for the ally or increase all allies' armor rating. Calls a flurry from Gondorian archers. That seems good. Maybe we'll try that. One more minute, and then we're done. I never have to do this again. My cheeks are hurting, too. It's your fault. Stupid Rue. Oh. I need to heal. Had Hood bad. He's got little health, and he feels poor. 42. Thank God. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's funny. Like, it makes me laugh, but I don't know what to do. The whole time, I'm so lost. Just like every song ever that I've ever heard or sang, just gone. Can't remember any of it except for ABCs for some reason. That's the only one. Maybe I could remember the French version of ABCs that I learned in the like the 1 or 2 months of French class that I took. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T. It's been so long. I don't know why. It was like this stupid army march version of the ABCs, the French ABCs, and for some reason that one song just stays stuck in my head forever. Worth it? Yeah, okay. Worth it for you, maybe. I think we need to lower the armor rating of Gorthmog over here. Because Gorthmog is not taking very much damage. No, it is fun. I'm not actually mad about it, but it is rough, honestly. It's like whenever somebody asks you what your favorite song is or something like that, you know? It's just, as soon as somebody asks what your favorite song is, every song you've ever heard just escapes you. It's the same thing there. It's just like, I just start drawing a blank on it. Ooh, I'm assuming that means we're blocked from doing attacks, just like regular attacks. I feel like we should just keep doing the captain's volley. I didn't actually pay attention to see how much damage that does. Not a whole lot, so maybe it would be better to do one of the other ones. Like a more direct attack, because that one doesn't seem to be doing very much. With Idriel, though, let's go ahead and, while we still have a little bit of health, let's get some haste up on her so she can do more heals and stuff. I'm not sure how hard it's going to be to kill Gorthmog here, but he seems to have some pretty decent health. Warlord Slash, that's probably gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt pretty bad. Idriel is not going to. Does he have, like, anything that can heal? All allies' armor weapon. Armor quality, holy crap. Counterattack for the ally, that's pretty neat. If I do this, I feel like Barathor's gonna die. We'll take our chances. I'm sure it's gonna happen. I'm sure Barathor's gonna die, but let's get the shields up on everybody. Okay, going after Idriel, that's fine. If y'all just want to attack anybody but Barathor, that would actually be amazing. Took a whole 14 HP. I feel like those attacks aren't meant to really to hurt so much, as they are just kind of to, Oh, I can't do attacks. Crap. So I need to, there's an item that will stop that. Oh, I think, what's her name has something that can heal that too, so we'll just do that. Instead, we'll do, Flaming Fury. Holy crap, Gorthmog has hardly taken any damage at all. Maybe we can get rid of a couple of these archers in the back, because the archers are the ones that are inflicting that status upon us. She really needs to heal us, is what I actually need her to do. As much as I want to get rid of that not being able to attack thing, she, yeah, I don't think we have any choice but to heal Barathor, because otherwise he's going to end up dying. And then we'll do the perfect mode ability with, Barathor, maybe? Hopefully that can kill a couple of them, Roots of Wrath. Oh, hit my shin on the desk. You had to take from, from laughing there. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Rue. Oh. I think you scared everybody else away with it, though. Or, well, more, I scared everybody else away with my singing. But, now, I know Mr. Noodle, she's working right now. But, I think we scared away Nate with my singing voice there, which, honestly, is fair. I can't blame him. I probably would have left too. I actually, when I was younger, I was in chorus, in choir. But then once I hit puberty, I can't pitch anymore. It all just left me. You're her? I'm glad you're her. It's alright, Nate. If my singing scared you away, it's perfectly understandable, man. You don't gotta lie for me. It's alright. I understand. I do. Ooh, she's got Frenzy now. Very cool. Well, tell you what, you got a crap ton of AP. Do it. Go for it. So we can only do Shadowcraft and Spirit Powers, but honestly, that's fine. We want to remove negative effects from him because he's the one that does physical attacks. So get that off of Hadhood there. And then, can't we get rid of enhancements on him? We can. So let's do that. Very cool. And then he has double attack, which 2 extra actions during his turn. Let's do that. I'm not sure how long Gorthmog's going to take. I don't think it's going to take super long to get rid of him. But let's do it anyways. We'll use Company Might to make us stronger. And then we're going to use the one that restores AP because doing all of this is costing us a fair bit of AP. Fellowship Grace. And then hopefully we can take down Gorthmog with just a handful of hits now. Even though up till this point we've done hardly anything. Oh, we can only pick one ally to counterattack for? That's dumb. Oh. Got it. Yeah. Oh, man. I tried to hit the mute button before I sneezed. It didn't work. Couldn't do it. I've had a bit of a sniffles lately. Sniffles and just kind of tired. I think it probably has to do with being like in the, you know, with it being winter and all that. Got a little bit of that sad going on or something. So what does that do? Barador's Curse. I have no idea what that does. I wish there was some way to check that easily, but there doesn't appear to be. So that's fine. We'll just do, how much damage will Loudwater Fury do? Ooh, 2,713. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. This dude's got a shit ton of health, though. Twitch does hate me on your laptop. It's been trying to load for 20 minutes. Holy crap. Yeah, you ain't kidding. That's ridiculous. Swordcraft, Ecthelian Wrath. Get 3 hits in. Learn Defensive Strike. And 2 crits. Cool, cool. Hopefully this dude will go down quick. This guy's actually, I mean, he's got the Steward's Armor, which is nice, but other than that, he's kind of weak. Faramir. Like, only 829. Compared to everybody else, that's nothing. Warlord Slash. Does RAM affect Twitch at all? Not directly. If you don't have enough RAM in your system, then it can affect, you know, everything. Because it'll have trouble loading anything if there's not enough RAM for whatever application you're trying to run. But, like, it's not going to directly affect Twitch. You should, in theory, notice problems with, like, every website if your RAM was the issue there. How much health do you have left? We've only got him, like, halfway down. Holy crap. Target party member takes the next action. Didn't we get some other cool stuff? Oh, the entire group. We got entire group heals. That's right. Oh, all negative effects from the entire group. We should have used that one earlier instead of the other one. RAM is low. It was 4, but you upgraded it. I mean, 8's not bad, honestly. Like, yeah, it's not some amazing amount, but 8 should be more than enough to run your web browser, Twitch, or whatever. As long as you don't have, like, you know, 300 tabs open or something, then... Then yeah, I think you're probably fine with RAM. It's probably just Twitch. Twitch is kind of jank too, to be honest. I love Twitch, obviously. I'm here all the time, but let's be honest, it is a little bit jank. I'm glad we got that shield ability up. I think that's actually helping a fair bit. I mean, we're still taking 1,100 hit points worth of damage, but 1,100's a lot better than, like, the 2,000 that we were taking at one point. Also, I feel like the frame rate is super low all of a sudden here. It's Twitch, you legit have 5 other tabs? Yeah. It's probably just Twitch, then. You don't have problems with, like, YouTube or anything, do you? Because the only other thing I could think of is maybe it's having trouble decoding video. But, if you don't have problems with Twitch or with YouTube or anything like that, then, yeah. Still here, just can't listen at the moment? Oh. Well, I mean, you probably can't hear me saying this, but that's okay, man. Alright, we got a bunch of AP back. Let's just go ahead and do double attacks. We are going to just do... Well, we got that new defensive strike. Melee attack that cannot be countered. Oh, that's cool, but doesn't really help us here. We're just going to do double Ecthelian Wrath. YouTube streams, yes. Videos, nah. So maybe... I don't know, then. I don't know, honestly. That's strange. I would have expected it to kind of affect both the same. I mean, YouTube videos might be. Maybe. I'm not... I've never streamed on YouTube. But YouTube streams might be a higher bit rate. So maybe it's just having trouble crunching all that information fast enough. Big question mark on that, though. Because, like I said, I know very little about YouTube streaming. I only use YouTube for videos. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, the frame rate's definitely a little low at the moment, though, on here. That was, the water particles there, I think, was a little too much for this old PS2. I don't think this is going to be enough to take him down. I kind of wish it would be, but... Nope. That's too bad. I feel like we're probably getting close to the end of this game, which means I need to start thinking of games to play next. Like, to completion. Obviously, I got a crap ton of PS2 games I still want to play on stream. But I need to pick a game to actually finish. There's a handful of them on my spreadsheet that I have for the PS2 Gauntlet that I want to finish. So I will, I'll take a look at that, but if anybody has any suggestions of games that I've played that they would like to see to completion, let me know, and I'll be happy to consider it. Because, yeah, I don't know what I want to... Ratchet and Clank? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. And I do have the one for PS2 that I could do... Oh, wait, no. I wanted to do the newest one on PS5. Yep, never mind. I take back everything I said. We're doing the new one on PS5 to completion, and then we'll go back to completing PS2 games on stream. Yep, I forgot that I was playing that one completely through on stream. And yeah, I really do want to play more in that. I love the time that we had with it during the 12-hour stream. And it's so freaking pretty, too. Like, it's a lot of fun, but I can't get over how pretty it is, man. It is one of the best-looking games I've ever personally played. If not the best-looking game I've ever played. Hey, we got an epic scene from Middle-earth. We'll go ahead and give that a watch. And then after that, we're going to take a very short break to stretch and get a drink and get those nasty pre-roll ads turned off, because it has been over a half hour already. Realization of past cowardice. Barathor learns his mind has forgotten his past weakness.
My friend, it is time that you learned a terrible secret about yourself. You fought here with Boromir in his final victory, and it is true that some fled the field in dishonor, escaping across Pelennor Fields to the safety of Minas Tirith, to the outrage of Denethor. You were one of those men. He ordered you banished. Now you return. Are you brave enough to learn the truth?
Man, so what is the truth? I'm very concerned. Holy crap, I forgot we had like level ups on everybody whenever we left off last time too. That probably would have made that fight a little bit easier. Not that we really struggled, but oh well. Whenever we come back from break, we'll go ahead and do all of the level ups and equip our new equipment and do all that fun stuff. So, yeah, we'll be back in like 2 minutes. Just to go. Maybe follow the bells or whatever the hell that is. I have no idea. Yeah, I think I picked this game up, if I remember correctly, from a local-ish GameStop. Or not GameStop, but GameShop. And it was like in the bargain bin or whatever. And I saw it and then heard the name Hurdy-Gurdy. And I was just like, I gotta pick it up. I'm sure it's gonna be trash, but I have to have it. And yeah, so here we are. Playing this game that I just assumed from the get-go would not be any good. But hopefully we'll be pleasantly surprised with. The camera moves very fast. Do we have like a control section here? Can we turn... Okay, all you can do is turn the vibration on and off. Perfect. I was hoping maybe we could turn down the sensitivity a little bit or something, because man, is the camera sensitive. Also, thank you, tree. Okay, I guess we can't jump over that. Can we go around it? Wrong way. I need to invert controls, but I can't because it's not an option. I noticed that the game is made, or at least published, by Eidos, which I don't know who owned them back then, but nowadays that's a Square Enix company, if I remember correctly. Didn't they work on, was it the Tomb Raider games that they worked on? With their newer games? Is he a hobbit? He kind of looks like a hobbit, doesn't he? With his giant feet and big hands. I guess maybe he's not hairy enough. I mean, I don't know if hobbit children look like full-grown hobbits with their hairy-ass feet and whatnot, but that's what he's making me think of. A hobbit child. Alright. We are back. Hope nobody minded that short little ad break too much. But let's get leveled up. I forgot we got a crap ton of levels here to go through with everybody. So let's just I don't know, tank out of tank. We'll just pop it all into Constitution. Screw it. Done. Dusted. Next. Spirit. Yep. Gonna throw it all into Spirit, because that's pretty much all you do. You, Barathor, Strength. But we were putting a little bit into Constitution because y'all were dying too easy. Although we don't seem to be having that problem now, so that's good. And then, yeah, last 2 points in Strength. Why not? Just go for it. Hey, Avalon. Nice to see ya. Let's see. We got two... Constitution a little bit. You do die pretty easy, I feel like. We also want to get you a little bit more attack power. Let's just do that. We're aiming for 80-ish on the people that aren't Morrowind, basically. Because Morrowind, it seems like, is just basically attack a bunch and steal stuff. We do want to give her a little bit of strength, though. Just a little bit, I think. Then Aoden, we can... Your Constitution's pretty low. Oh, no, you're a higher level than... Oh, no, okay, you're pretty average, I guess. Hadhood's down to 47. Idriel and Barathor are gonna be higher because they're always in the party. Elagast, 49. Yeah, I guess you're actually on the stronger side, but I don't know, your stats just look a little low to me. Let's do a little bit into strength there, and then, I don't know, you feel slow. Let's give you 1 speed. Just pop it in there for whatever. Shits and giggles, I guess. And then equipment. We got a bunch of equipment. Polished Elfstone of Armor Enhancement. Cracked Elfstone of Action Enhancement. Dwarven Steel Scale Mail. I don't know how to say that word, to be honest with you. It is better in every way, but a little bit in speed, so we will take it. Just click on that to get it off the page there. Third Age Lothlorien Flaming Might Pendant. That sounds cool. Lose a little bit of spirit, speed, and HP. Increases strength. Armor 19 versus armor 11. Nah, we're gonna skip that one for now, I think. Third Age Elven Silver Tiara of the Galahidrum. Yeah, words. I don't know how to say it. So we lose a little bit of strength for spirit and speed. Yeah, we will equip that. That sounds like a good trade to me. What have you got? You've got a lot of crap here. Let's see. 2 strength, 2 spirit, presumably more armor. Yep, we will go ahead and equip that. That doesn't look too bad. Fan braces are just better. Rohirrim shield. Lose a little bit of speed, dexterity, and armor for a bit of extra strength. Nah. Armor 29 versus 30. Yeah, no. Nope. Third age Silverlode Ring of Haven. Plus 9 speed and 11 spirit. Nah. I think we'll pass on that one as well. And then second age Steel Longsword of Minas Tirith. Lose a little bit of strength, dex, and HP. Damage is 94. What was our 71? That is a lot more damage. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. We'll take it. Hey, you got your laptop working. That's awesome, Rue. At least for now. Fingers crossed it stays that way, but you have had some trouble. Did you figure out like a specific problem, or did it just finally load? So steel greaves are just better than iron, so we will equip that. And what does Aoden have here? Rohirrim iron greaves? Yep, I mean you have hardly any gear. Raging Water's Pen, a gift given by those wise in elven lore. Raises speed and spirit and armor. Screw it. We'll attach it. Whatever. Oh, +1 to armor there, why not? And then who doesn't have all of their elf stones equipped? Because we have some extra ones. I feel like Aoden probably. Aoden and Morwen actually, both. Every time I say her name, it makes me want to play Morwen, because I have never gotten around to playing it. Alright, you don't have very much armor, so we're gonna equip you with the armor one, and then for you, we'll put the action enhancement because... Oh, you already have one. Crap. Okay, well, we can't put that on you. Well, that's alright then. I guess we're just gonna keep that one. Knock on wood, you had to clear your history, cache, and cookies. Yeah, well, yeah, knock on... I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I knocked on wood. I hope it works out for you. Let's throw a quick save into it. I know some exciting content here with us going through menus and saving, but we just got through that rush of enemies there, so I want to make sure to save so we don't have to go through them all again or do all that leveling up again and whatnot. That's not what we want to do. Okay, so I was trying to make my way over here to this chest whenever all of that stuff happened. Rohirrim Steel Van Braces, Defy Water File, and Draught File, and an epic scene from Middle-earth. Yeah, we'll view it, of course we will. Denethor's Favor. Many have fallen from the steward's favor, even his son.
It is rumored the weapon of the enemy has been found, and it has fallen into the hands of the elves. This thing must come to Gondor. You must go. Bring me back this mighty gift.
Like you, Berethor, Faramir too is diminished in the eyes of the steward.
If there's need to go to Rivendell, send me in his stead.
I trust this mission only to your brother, the one who will not fail me.
Now Boromir is no more. Faramir falls back through the ruins, Osgiliath has become Gondor's doom.
Yeah, so, Rue, basically what happened was that dude preferred one son over the other, like, greatly. And so after he died, he sent his son on basically an impossible mission. And he's just a shit dude. Just a terrible person. Hey, Necula Mira... Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll call you Necula. How about that? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. I again state rude. Yeah, very rude. Very rude. You you hit the nail on the head there, Rue. Very true. I still find it hard to believe you've never seen the Lord of the Rings movies. Of course, I'm pretty sure my own brother hasn't actually watched all of the Lord of the Rings movies, so I can't really say much, like... But you should, they're really good. Lord of the Rings, and I really like the Hobbit movies too. I guess some people didn't really care for them, but I think they're really good though. Nice to see people still playing this game. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm collecting and playing all the PlayStation 2 games that were released in North America. And most of them I'm just trying out because sadly I don't have the time to beat them all, although I would love to. And this one here, though, once I learned that it was a turn-based RPG, I was like, screw it. I'm going to pick this as one of the ones that I actually play through from beginning to end. Because, 1, I love Lord of the Rings, 2, I love turn-based RPGs, and 3, it's been pretty fun, so why not? One that I never actually played when I was younger, though, surprisingly enough. I only had, I think, one Lord of the Rings game, and it was on the Xbox, if I remember correctly. And, like, it was fun, but I am having a lot more fun with this one than what I remember with that one there. Okay, what are we actually fighting? Mordor Orc Shadow Chieftain. 3 Shadow Chieftains, holy crap. Alright, let's, I don't know, Cleaving Wound, let's just get one of them to start taking some damage. Oh, yeah, no, Rue's right about that. The last time we played this game, I forget the name of the battle because my memory is terrible, but we got stuck in a loop of really long battles, each one being like 25 to 45 minutes, and that was something. it drained me a little bit there, to be honest, but still having fun with the game, don't get me wrong. It just kind of sucks that it made us do that, especially because Helm's Deep, yeah, that's it. Especially because if I would have died during any of those battles, there was only one save point, I think, in between multiple battles. So I would have had to redo, like, half of it, which... Well, I'm glad I didn't end up having to do that. That's that's what I'll say about that, I guess. This is old, so many memories. Yeah, I wish I would have played it when I was younger. I would have loved it for sure, but... Oh, well. Oh, and the troll battle, yes. Yeah. For a moment, I thought that one of the battles with the troll was like a scripted loss or something, because my lord, was it difficult. There was just a huge difficulty increase out of nowhere, and I dang near got screwed. Like, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised that there are some big battles coming up, because I mean, it's, you know, we're getting near the end of the game. I imagine. At least we're getting near the end of the trilogy of films, so I can't imagine it lasting too much longer. We don't really need to do anything else, I don't think. We'll just dispel whatever they got on them there. But yeah, with us getting closer to the end, I imagine there'll be some big battles and stuff to kind of send us off to wrap everything up. So, we got Goblin Bane, Crippling Slash. We don't have anything for orcs on you in particular. Cleaving Wound. I mean, we've already done it on that one. I guess we can... Nah, let's just see if we can... I don't think a Dwarven Cleave will be enough to kill him, but we'll try it. The mages are, in your opinion, the most powerful, Necula? Yeah, I agree. I hate the chieftains with a burning passion. They are rough. But thankfully, we're not having too much trouble with them at the moment. You know, knock on wood, fingers crossed, all that. Don't want to jinx it. But it seems to be going okay with these ones. Rue's in some major need of snacks. I feel you there. I made sure to grab some crackers before I came upstairs to start streaming. Even though I just ate lunch. Like, that's why I was a couple minutes late, because I was finishing up my lunch. And, but even then I was like, you know what, I'm going to be up there for like 3 or 4 hours. I should probably grab some crackers or something, just in case, you know? Always need some snacks laying around. Very cool. We should probably go ahead and do our level ups that we got real quick. We're not going to spend too much time on it, because I don't think anybody wants to sit here and stare at stat screens all day, including myself. Snacks are always a necessity, 100%. This is why we get along so well, Rue. Hey, another epic scene from Middle-earth. Of course we'll view it. A long-planned invasion. Fairmere's defenders shall be overwhelmed by the orc host.
In his first attack, Sauron tested Osgiliath and the will of Gondor to respond. Then in his second attack, he moved catapults in the eastern ruins. He sent patrols across the river, but only as feints to test Faramir, who led the defense after Boromir. Now Sauron attacks in earnest, ordering them to cross with rafts built in secret. They will overwhelm Faramir's force here. Gondor is too weak to hold such an extended defense. Such is Denethor's folly.
I haven't yet, Necula. I tried once when I was younger, close to probably like 18, maybe not quite 18 years ago, 16 years ago, 15 maybe, right around there. I tried to read it, and I couldn't get into the Old English of the books. I've wanted to since I've gotten older, though. I've wanted to read it. And as soon as I finish up with a couple of these series that I'm reading now, I plan on picking them up and giving them a try again, because I love the movies, obviously. I enjoy the games, and I watch a bunch of different lore videos and stuff like that on YouTube about Lord of the Rings, and I've fallen in love with the world, Middle-earth. But, yeah, like Rue said, Old English is hard. So, but I'm gonna give it another try. I just want to finish up a couple of the books I have. Right now I'm reading the second book in Osric's Wand, and then I want to read Blood of Elves, the second Witcher book. And then there was a book in the Grave Kingdom series. I think it's the third one that I have queued up on my Kindle to read as well. But Lord of the Rings is at the top of my list of new series that I want to read, though. And hopefully I will be doing so relatively soon. Let's get rid of some of their armor. They don't seem to have a crap ton of armor, but they have some, so still can't listen at the moment. Well, again, you won't hear me, but that's okay, Nate. I appreciate you being here anyway. Here, I'll type it out for you this time. Oh, and I just realized that he is asking me to hydrate and stretch. That's okay. Nate Allister. All right, I'm gonna take a little sippy sip and do a little stretchy stretch real quick, I suppose, since we're being asked to so nicely. Reminded to is more like it. Oh, by my buddy Nate. It does feel good to stand up and stretch, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah, go ahead, get yourself a snack, Rue. We're not going nowhere. Alright, take a quick sip. Alright, that was more like a drink than a sip, but feels good. But yeah, I don't know how much you read Necula or anybody else in stream, but I really like the Osric's Wand series. I highly suggest that as a series to read. It's nothing like Lord of the Rings, but it's a good fantasy series in my opinion. Does anybody have any damage or anything? No, not really. So we'll just Loud Water Fury a little bit. One of these days, I want to go to a chiropractor. I don't believe some of the wild claims that people make about chiropractic. Words are hard. But, I'll tell you, having somebody just crack every joint in your body just feels amazing, though. You know what I mean? When I was stretching there, I cracked my back and my neck a little bit, and it felt great. And I wish I could, like, crack my elbows and my chest, just, like, every random joint in my body. I wish I could get to go, but sadly, I'm not that talented. Not too bad here with these guys. I was half expecting a large difficulty spike after that wave of enemies at Helm's Deep, but thankfully it's been pretty easy going so far. Hadhood got a First Age Golden Belt Buckle of the Lords. Very cool. Happy Ruman is happy with snacks. It's hard not to be happy when you got some snacks, you know? That's why whenever you're sad, having a bad day or whatever, what do? You get yourself some wonderful snacks, you know? Get yourself some ice cream and some chips and just put on whatever your comfort show is and just, you know, feel a little bit better for a while. Melee attack that ignores foe's armor. I wonder if that would be better against the troll than Ecthelian Wrath. I feel like they have a bunch of armor, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay, no, not as much as I thought. We were still able to do 3,000 per hit, so that's not too bad at all. Alright, had Hood here. Let's get the troll. Let's get some damage over time on him. I mean, that already took down half his health, but whatever, we'll do it anyways. Absolutely true, though. It's kind of a problem with suppression or anxiety eating, but that's my way of coping, and you'll stick with it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it turns into a disorder, then it's a problem. But, you know, everybody needs their coping mechanisms, especially whenever you're dealing with depression and anxiety and all that. Something I know all too well. I've also had my struggle with eating before, although I've kind of been on the opposite end of the spectrum. I've had times where I just no longer want to eat. But thankfully, that hasn't been a problem for me in a long time, and hopefully it won't be again ever. Hat Hood could definitely use a little bit of health. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit. Maybe we should have gotten Haste of the Elves up on ourselves for healing, but I'm hoping with it just being one troll and one orc, it won't be too bad there. Definitely a depressed eater. Yeah, I'm a boredom snacker. I will say that. Like, I'm not so much a depressed eater, but anytime I'm bored, I just eat way too many, like, chips or crackers or just anything kind of salty, you know? Salt is my comfort food, I guess. Salt and acid. I really like vinegar and anything sour. Sour candies as well. I try not to eat too much sugar, but man, you put a bunch of I can't remember what they're like sour sweet tart things. I can't remember the name of them, but oh my lord, are they good. I can just eat. I don't, but I just want to eat like a whole bag of them every time I I get any of them. They're just so freaking good. Alright, she has like all of the freaking AP in the world, so I'm just gonna use Gift of Greyhaven. Just get everybody healed up. Barathor hardly needs it. The other two only barely need it, but screw it. Again, she still has like 800 AP, so not worried about it. Rue says same. Yep. Oh, he's almost dead. Okay, we're just gonna use Citadel Rage. I don't even think it'll take the 2 hits to kill him, but rather be safe than sorry. You know what I really like to do when I am feeling depressed, though? My comfort video game, because I definitely have a comfort video game. Stardew Valley, or anything really from the Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, that kind of genre of games. But ever since Stardew Valley came out, that kind of became the one. I freaking adore that game, and whenever I'm having a particularly bad day at work or hard time or whatever, that's just like the most comforting thing in the world to come home to. I guess a lot of people are like that with Animal Crossing too, which I can totally see, because I enjoy Animal Crossing a lot as well. But ever since I was a child, kind of the Harvest Moon games were something special for me. Friends of Mineral Town, I believe, is the one that I used to play on the PlayStation 1 all the time. And they made a new one. The original developer made a remake of it, but they lost the rights to the name, so now it's called Story of Seasons. And a lot of fun. Absolutely adore it. I still think Stardew Valley's better, to be honest, but I have nostalgia for the other one, for Story of Seasons. Really? Honestly, with release of FNAF Security Breach, you've been remembering Glamrock Freddy just saying, "Way to go, superstar"? That's your first comfort character, but you don't think you've ever had a comfort game? Oh yeah, 100% with Stardew Valley. I don't, like I said, the Harvest Moon games I absolutely adore, but I don't think they really became a comfort thing for me until Stardew Valley came out. And that really, truly became a comfort game for me. I absolutely adored it. It's one of those games where you can very easily just kind of turn your mind off and just kind of go through the motions, and then you have the cute moments with other characters and taking care of your farm and your animals and whatnot and petting them, and it's a lot of fun, and it's just a great way to spend an afternoon whenever the world is just a little too much, you know? You think the closest you have to that is playing a video game when you fight and kill enemies when you're angry? Yeah, that's playing any Bethesda game basically, right? And you're so mad, so you just do a quick save and then murder everybody and then It's like, all right, deep breath, got that out of my system, reload the game, and it's okay. And then everything, all's been forgiven, all's been forgotten. We got another epic scene. Let's go ahead and check that out, shall we? Spawn of Sauron. Gothmog leads the assault on the city, showing no mercy. Oh, that's right, he ran away. We didn't actually get to kill him. Want an arrow to the knee? I'll give you one. Exactly.
Gothmog is the most evil of Sauron's lieutenants. His heart is more terrible than his visage. He leads the Mordor army as it crosses the Anduin. He will direct the assault upon Minas Tirith. They will not besiege it. They will assault the walls with great machines of war. Gothmog will leave no survivors. The Dark Lord intends to break the power of Gondor forever. You must fight your way to the city. They will need you there. I will lead you there.
Very cool. I'm excited to see kind of what's going to happen at the end of the game, because they're building this up, the whole thing with Barithor and some sort of secret past that he has. Plus, the end of the movies is pretty epic, so I'm expecting something equally epic from the game here. Rue says, personally though, you like either stealth killing everyone you can, killing a character you hate, or just Fusor Dawson random bandits. I'm playing through when I have the time. Granted, I haven't very much lately. But the Anniversary Edition came out not too long ago, of course. And ever since then, I've been playing through that on some challenge mode rules that I made up for myself. Nothing too extreme. Basically just have... Originally, I was going to play it on the hardest difficulty, but... While I enjoy most games at the hardest difficulty, I think Skyrim on Legendary is just too much of a grind. It just takes too long, especially since I'm playing a mage. If I was doing like a stealth archer or something like that, I think it would be much more enjoyable. But I decided to turn it down to just regular hard mode instead. But I also have all of the survival stuff turned on. I can only save the game whenever I am somewhere I can rest, like in a safe area at a bed or a bench or something like that, somewhere where you can sit and rest. And with survival mode you have to eat, and they don't actually have drinking, do they? It's only food, which is kind of lame, but whatever. Point is, just stuff like that. It can't down a bunch of potions. Healing spells are allowed in my challenge mode rules as much as you want to use them during battle, but health potions can only be used outside of battle. Because I think it's kind of... I mean, it's a video game, so unrealistic is probably the wrong way to put it. But it just feels a little wrong to be able to just completely pause the game and down 20 vials of potion of health if you start to get into a rough spot or something like that, you know? You just play on Novice, you're playing for fun, and then you don't get bullcrap. Well, I mean, you can drink a bunch of mead, but then you can pretend your character's drinking. Oh, Lord. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. I'm pretty sure my first time playing Skyrim, I played on the normal difficulty, whatever the hell that's called. But I'm just one of those guys that generally likes to play games on harder difficulties. That's just usually how I enjoy doing things. On stream, I usually play on normal mode just because I don't want to get stuck in an area forever. I don't think that's very enjoyable content. But whenever I'm playing games personally, I like God of War, Kingdom Hearts, the Elder Scrolls games, Fallout, whatever, I usually turn up the difficulty a little bit. And I really enjoy the survival aspects as well, which is why I made the specific set of challenge mode rules that I made. I actually want to play through all of the Bethesda Fallout and, well, not just Bethesda, but all of the mainline Fallout and Elder Scrolls games with those rules. I was streaming it once upon a time, but then life happened and I didn't get to do it for quite a while. And then I had this crazy idea to collect and stream every PlayStation 2 game. So that's kind of been eating up all of my streaming time. But yeah, I'm still doing it a little bit here and there off stream. I finished up the first Fallout following those rules, and that was a lot of fun. I really liked the first Fallout game. And while I haven't played through it yet, I imagine I'm going to really like the second Fallout game as well. Sadly, I can't actually attack right now, which is kind of lame. I guess what I can do is give 2 allies a free attack, because why not, I suppose? Let's see what they do. You actually do want to play Oblivion in ESO yourself, but you don't have PlayStation Online. Oblivion looks garbage for me. Yeah, Oblivion... So, I've never personally played Oblivion, but I do really want to play it myself. Morrowind and Oblivion both. But the looks of the game don't really bother me. Graphically, I'm a whatever kind of person, as long as the game plays well. But the UI in those games is what really causes me to struggle with them. I'm really hoping they finish the remakes of those games, the modders that are remaking them inside of Skyrim, because if they do, then that is for sure how I will be playing through them, as long as they're true enough to the originals, right? Obviously they're going to be different, but as long as it's true enough that you're not completely, like, playing a completely different game, then I'm going to play through them in that way. I don't really want to do the war call again, but I guess we're going to, because he can't attack, and I forgot to, I forgot to fix that, so just get a couple regular attacks in from the other guys here. That would be epic, yes. I mean, they're making pretty good progress on it. It's Skywind and Skyblivion are the name of the projects, and they're actually pretty cool. Did one of the mods for Skyrim end up becoming its own game later? Yes, I don't remember the name of it. And sadly, I don't think it ended up doing too well, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it was a pretty big mod for Skyrim, and eventually the developer just decided, why not just make our own game? Which, fair, you know, honestly. I don't know if I've ever talked about it on... I mean, I've talked about it a couple times on stream, I guess, but not a whole lot. Me and my buddy, the co-hosts of the Just One More Level podcast that I do, actually are working on a video game ourselves. Progress has been slow lately, but sooner or later, we hope to be able to share a little bit with you guys about it, a little bit more about it. I mean, we've said a couple things on the podcast before. I believe we've told the working title of the game being Nightmare's Eve, and kind of given away the genre, which is like a action platformer, Castlevania-like style of game. And one of these days, like I said, hopefully we'll be able to show a little bit of footage of the game or something like that, because yeah, I think it's I think we got a pretty good idea. It's just a matter of both of us working full-time jobs, doing the podcast and streaming and whatnot on top of that. It's just a matter of getting the time together to finish it. But yeah, you think they did that because it ended up getting so popular? The Forgotten City, yep, that is it. That is exactly what it was. And yeah, I mean, it did end up being huge, the mod, but like I said, if I remember correctly, the game itself didn't end up doing too well. Like, I mean, it didn't do terribly, I don't think, but I don't know if it quite met the expectations that they had set for it either. I'm going to use Fellowship Grace just because a couple of our guys are starting to run low on AP. It's not like super low or anything, but I should use Company Might first. Oh. He got rid of the Fellowship Grace on Barathor. That is rude. That's actually one of the guys that I specifically wanted it on. Okay. That sucks. Loudwater Fury. Who did that? Probably the captain. Can we get rid of the freaking captain? Forgotten City DLC was great. I've never actually played it. Obviously, like I said, I know it was really big and I heard a lot of good things about it, but I've never actually played it. Actually, it looks like it did pretty well. It got a 9 out of 10 from IGN and an award. But how did it sell is what I wonder. You know? Like I said, I could be completely wrong. I never actually played it, but yeah, I don't know. I thought I had read an article or something at some point stating that it was a bit disappointing in terms of sales and things, but it could just be whatever article I was reading. Maybe that specific person didn't really like it, or I could be disremembering. Guys, we all know my memory is not amazing. Morgul shot. These archers are actually kind of weak. Which is fine. I'm not complaining. If they want to keep hitting me with shots doing like 200-300 health points or damage, that's fine. A lot better than stabbing me with a lance. Oh, crap. They freaking... They got me, so I can't attack again. Haven't got to play the standalone yet. Me neither, Nate. Me neither. Maybe one of these days I'll pick it up and we can try it out on stream or something. I don't know. We don't have very much AP. I don't really want to use War Call. I also can't attack. I could use an item making it so I could attack, but that, so I guess it's probably the archer that's doing this. Screw it. We're going to do War Call. Get this captain out of here because he's annoying me, even though I think it's the archer stopping us from attacking. And hopefully Barathor just gets a level up and then he'll get all his AP back that way. Or we can use an item or something. Obviously, that's always a choice. We got our perfect mobility. I feel like it's a little late at this point to be using it, so we're not going to, but Hat Hood at least does have spirit attacks. His spirit's pretty low. We never really spent the time to buff that up or anything, but at least he can do something in the meantime. I mean, 1800 damage, that's not too bad. Nate, I'm not sure if you can hear us now or if you're just reading, but... but I hope you can hear us. So, didn't we... Cleansing Waters, yeah. Get rid of negative effects on everybody, even though those damned archers are probably just going to reinstate it very shortly after doing this. And of course, now that we're completely out of AP with him, we can't really do anything special. But we can do a regular attack at least. Oh, nice. With a crit. Took him down in one hit. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, she has full AP still, so we'll just Frenzy. And then... How much health do you have left? Spirit Powers, Loudwater Fury. We're gonna focus on killing him. I was thinking of grinding some SP, but... Oh, well, I thought it was going to take 2 hits to kill him, but I guess not. We could have ground? I don't know. Could have done at least one there. Very cool. I didn't see. Did we get a level up? We did, but only on Had Hood. I was hoping that, what's his name, would get one. Barathor. It will. 'Tis okay, I suppose. And it has already been over another half hour. So, what we like to do every half hour-ish, give or take, is just take a very quick break. Only lasts about 1.5 to 2 minutes, just so I can stretch, get a drink, do all that, you know, health stuff, and also get rid of those pesky pre-roll ads, because nobody likes those. So we're going to take a very short break, and then be right back. Excuse me, where's the exit? There it is. Man, the camera, like, I'm just barely hitting it, and it is zooming across the screen. So I'm getting the feeling that this is going to be a case of good idea, bad execution. Yeah, core design, original home of Tomb Raider was just Googling. Okay, okay. Because of how similar it seemed. Do you mean how similar this seemed to Tomb Raider? I'm confused. Cause it's not feeling too Tomb Raider-y to me right now. Similar to you. Oh. Yeah, I mean, just first impression here, you know, just being in it a very short time. It doesn't seem too bad. I'm not offended by it, at least.
It's Gertie. Could you take me to the village? I need to speak to Grandma. It's urgent.
Well, let me say, now, when you want to leave an area, simply find me, and if you've herded enough creatures for me to take you to the next area,
All right. Oh, it felt good to stretch. One of my cats came upstairs. I didn't even realize I didn't hear him over the game. I turned around and his legs were all like straight out, like and stiff looking. I was like, oh god, did something happen? And then I I called him a little bit and he turned around. He's fine. Thankfully he's fine, but I got a tiny bit worried there for a second. Yeah. He's a big boy. But he's doing all right. He's looking around now. I think he's a little mad that I woke him up. I think he was napping or something. It's just weird the way his arms, paws, whatever legs you want to call them, were just like straight out off the edge of the bed. Like, okay. Let's keep on going here. Got another little bottle here. It's probably like human, how dare you? Yeah, pretty much. That's the face he always gives us, at least. He's a big ol' he's a big old teddy bear, though, honestly. I don't know. He seems like he doesn't want attention half the time. I don't know why we did a regular attack there. That was dumb. Like, a lot of times he'll act like he doesn't want attention or anything, but then if you don't give him any long enough, he'll just, like, sit right in front of you and then put his paw, like, up on your leg and just, like, not with claws or anything, just with the paw. Just kind of, like, paw at you, like, why aren't you petting me? Like, give me attention now, damn it. It's actually really cute. He's a good kitty. It annoys the crap out of me. Both of them do. We have two of them, a boy and a girl. They both annoy the crap out of me, but I love them. Let's use the perfect mode. Go ahead and... I don't see any reason not to just use it. Your cats are the total opposite. She demands attention, and when she gets it, she'll drool in happiness. She also just naps next to you most of the day. Ours are both lap cats. They both like laying, at least on me. Mr. Noodle gets mad because they seem to prefer me to her for one reason or another, which honestly doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She's the one that usually feeds them, gives them more attention, all that. I think she gives them too much attention is the problem. And I really need to pay more attention. I didn't mean to do haste with the elves. I actually meant to try to heal him there is what I meant to do, but whatever. But yeah, no, anytime I'm like downstairs, because normally that's where they hang out, is around our living room area. But anytime I'm down there, they're just like on top of me. Oh, Barathor still has a little while to go. We might actually end up having to use an item to get some AP back for him. We are going to go ahead and use an item or two to heal, since I screwed up and didn't heal when I meant to. We have a bunch of King's Foil, so just let's just use some of that up. That looks like enough. And some action points. That should be one more. Why not? Your cats are the same way, but she's a bit heavy for me. Yeah, our boy cat Gary, he's a bit, like I said, he's a big boy. He's not huge. He's a bit chunky though. he could stand to lose a pound or two. But nah, he's a good boy though. And then she's the exact opposite. Katie's her name. She's just a tiny thing. And we actually rescued her from outside, and she loves to just hunt and play. And he like doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to be lazy and sleep all day. She wants to play with toys and run around. And the only mouse we've ever seen in our house, she of course caught it and brought it to Mr. Noodle at one point, and she'll play fetch. So Mr. Noodle thought that she was just bringing a toy mouse to play fetch and like went to get up to get it, and then all of a sudden it jumped up and started to run. Scared the crap out of Mr. Noodle. But yeah. You have two cats, one is your sister, and they both stay in your room because it's the designated safe space from the dogs. See, we don't have any dogs, so they don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I feel like ours would probably be the same way if we did. Alright, the archers, I'm pretty sure, are the ones that are always stopping us from using normal attacking abilities, so we're going to try to get rid of them real quick if we can, because that's annoying. Ooh, Crippling Blades is annoying too, because that will stun us, if I remember correctly. Or no, okay, it's not Crippling Blades. It must be like Staggering Bash. I think that's the one that actually stuns us. If I use Haste on you, will you get another turn? How's our health? It's not that bad. I think we're gonna go ahead and just pop a haste on good old Idriel here. Rue, actually rescued a cat myself. You called them Oreo. They were so light and hungry and lovable, but you couldn't keep them, so you took them to the non-kill shop. Aw, that's too bad. A month later, after you called to ask about them, they got adopted by one of the volunteers because they just loved everyone there and couldn't resist taking them. That is so sweet. That's awesome. I'm glad they found a good, hopefully forever home. I really like cats. I don't like cleaning up, you know, all the hairballs and stuff like that. But, but I do love cats. Mr. Noodle's constantly trying to get a third, and I have to talk her out of it constantly. She's always begging for, she wants a Maine Coon, which is like a very large breed of cat. A very large, long-haired cat. And I'm like, I promised her I will get her one eventually, but... Oh, speak of the devil, there's Mr. Noodle. But yeah, I promised her I'll get her one eventually, but I think 2 is enough for now, Mr. Noodle. And then we'll get her her third eventually, though. Get her Maine Coon. I am not lying to you. We're gonna get it for you eventually, I promise. Where is Cleansed Shadow? There it is. Let's get Hadhood back to the state to where he can actually attack. And then, do we need any health or anything? We could use a little bit of health. So we're just gonna use Gift of Greyhaven, get everybody healed up. You're lucky where the most annoying thing is cleaning the cat's litter box. Do you prefer them over the dogs just a little bit? Just because they're less annoying? Yeah, that's pretty much where I am too. I do like dogs, but the wet dog smell really bothers me. And bathing any animal is not a fun time in my opinion. So like, for that reason alone, I prefer cats. But also, cats you don't have to take outside to use the bathroom. So that's nice too, right? They'll just... Excuse me, they'll just use the litter box, which I appreciate. I don't think it's going to be enough to kill the archer, but we're going to try. I just don't want the archer to stop us from attacking again. Oh, crap. 24-45. That was enough. Perfect. Like, I love dogs, but God, these dogs bark too much and they just need to chill. Yeah. Yep. That's one that... Our cats, for the most part, aren't too annoying. So they do, like, beg for attention sometimes, but that's not the worst thing in the world, you know? Usually, I can just get them to come up and lay on my lap or on the edge of the couch, like beside me or something like that. So, it's not too big of a deal. But with dogs, I mean, I feel like they're always so high energy and just want to play and run around and go outside and want to jump up and lick you all over the place and whatnot. It's like, man, I'm glad you have all the energy in the world, but I do not, dog. Let's do Cleaving Wound. Get a little bit of damage over time. I don't really think it's going to help out in this case, but yeah, whatever. Oh, Adriel's getting 3 attacks in a row. Very cool. Well, we'll heal up everybody. And by everybody, I mean just Hadhood probably, because nobody else really needs any. And then we'll just Wildwater Fury a couple times. That should be this fight done and dusted, hopefully. Oh, man. I mentioned earlier, I'm getting a little case of the sniffles. I'm a little all stuffed up here. I'm hoping that goes away soon. I hate having colds. They're the worst. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze again, too. Oh, no, it's like, it's right there. The tickle's in my nose. I can feel the need to sneeze, but it's not coming. Ugh. Been waking up with a stuffed nose and headache, so I feel you there. That's, yeah, me exactly. Stuffy nose, a little bit of congestion here and there. Headache, and then just tired. I think a lot of it has to do with the changing of the seasons. And the fact where we live, it keeps, like, getting down to right around freezing, and then suddenly it'll be, like, 50 degrees, and then right around freezing, and then 50 degrees, and it just keeps jumping back and forth. We live in what's supposed to be a normal wintry area this time of year, but not this year. This year it has been unseasonably warm, and honestly, I've just had enough of it. I'm ready for my winter, damn it. Thank you, Mr. Noodle. I never actually got to sneeze, but It's the thought that counts, right? I'm actually a little disappointed. His damage output hasn't been that amazing. We can slow the attack rate of the... Oh wait, you're not an archer. You're a veteran. You're not what I thought you were, but oh well, whatever. Well, still slow your attack rate there, I guess. Bruce said, honestly, I'm wondering if your shower has anything to do with it. There's a crap ton of chlorine in your water, so every time you finish a shower, you sneeze a storm. Yeah, I had, not sneezing, but I had a lot of problems when I moved to where I live now, because I grew up almost my entire life with spring water, right? One place, or two different places where we lived, we had a natural spring on site that was pumped directly into our home. And then where I lived in... like during my teenage years, there was a small water company. We didn't use the normal city water supply that everyone else used. The small, like, subset of the area that I lived in was a hometown company that was hooked up to a spring, and they would filter water. So it had very little chlorine content, whatever, like, the minimum is, I imagine. And that was it. So, like, we didn't have a whole lot of chlorine in my water until I moved, yeah, into the city I live at now. The city in quotation marks, because it's still a pretty small area, to be honest. But anyways, like, my hair would get all dry and crusty from all the extra chlorine in it. And I still, to this day, don't like drinking the water. I had to buy a water purifier for the first time in my life, because it's just, yeah. Like, it's perfectly fine to drink, but all that chlorine is just... Growing up without that, I struggle with it. Thank God for water purifiers, man. They have saved the day for me. Although these days I mostly drink flavored water, so sugar-free flavored waters, but in your state, apparently, they also don't have to tell just how much chlorine is in it. It also seriously dries up my skin. Yeah, I don't know if ours, they have to say how much chlorine's in the water or not. I've never looked into that. But, like, since I grew up without any chlorine in the water, and then maybe very little, where I lived during my teenage years, as soon as, like, the first shower or bath that I got moving over here, I could tell just how much there was. Like, it burned my nose a little bit almost. And then I noticed that my hair was just always constantly dry. I had to, growing up, I was able to just wash my hair, or I had to wash my hair basically every day, or it would start to get very, you know, greasy. Nowadays, I can go a day or two without washing my hair, and it's perfectly fine. It's probably better. And I know, like, people say that all the time anyways, that you shouldn't wash your hair every day. But again, I was just used to growing up. I had to wash my hair constantly, but not so much now. That is, those days are over, I suppose. At least living where I live. Maybe someday I'll live somewhere where there isn't a metric crap ton of chlorine in the water, but I do miss the natural spring water, though. It was really nice. The only problem we had with having a spring on site, like on our property that we pumped straight to the house, the only problem we had with that was that there was the possibility of it drying up. It never happened that I can remember, but during particularly dry times, we did have to watch how much water we were using. Because, yeah, I mean, it was a natural spring on our property, so there was always the chance that it would just run out of water if we used too much. But the quality was A+. Ugh reminds me of puberty. You had to wash every day. Now you can wash your hair once every 2 days before it goes ick, but still annoying. Yeah, and that's how it was for me. I mean, puberty was especially bad. Like, I would wash my hair, and then by the end of the day, it would already be all greasy again. I'm a long-haired guy, so yeah. But, yeah, puberty, like I said, I would have to wash it consistently every day. If I didn't want it to look greasy, I'd have to wash it a couple times every day. But now I can go every couple of days without it. in part thanks to the chlorine. I don't really know if that's a good thing, but you know. You know someone who said their grandmother used only rainwater and how it was like magic compared to the tap water? I would love to do that, but most places these days are, like, it's illegal, isn't it, to collect rainwater for that sort of thing in most states, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm no expert on these sort of things, but yeah, which is dumb in my opinion, but I don't know. I'm sure there's some reason for it. Oh, I must still be in puberty then, Mr. Noodle says. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Noodle is an everyday washer, for the most part. All right, let's get haste of the. Well, actually, you know what? We have a crap ton of AP. We'll use Frenzy first, and then Spirit Powers, Haste of the Elves, and then we will. Do we put down another Haste of the Elves on someone else, or do we just? Nah, we're just gonna attack. Yeah, Loudwater Fury. So these two guys, I'm guessing only Hadhood can fight, so we will maybe try to help out with one of them, specifically the Chieftain, if possible. Bruce says, yeah, which is honestly stupid. Oh, the rainwater thing? Yeah, it is. It really is. I'm sure there's some sort of reason for it, but it seems really dumb to me, though. Oh, we can reach the Chieftain with Barathor. I didn't think we'd be able to. Holy crap! 6,700 almost HP per hit, and then we got that crit. Very cool. Did that? Okay, it did kill him. I was gonna say. You have no choice. Dry shampoo don't even work. Yeah. Yeah, I am lucky there. Dry shampoo works fine for me, but Mr. Noodle's hair just hates her, apparently. Yeah, I guess just use Dwarven Cleave. I don't know what else we're gonna do with you. Okay, why did that do 0? They must have had some sort of shield or something up that I wasn't paying enough attention to. Growing up, I used nothing but dandruff shampoo, and I probably still should, but we've started using, Mr. Noodle can probably say the exact name of it, because I can never remember exactly what it's called, but we started using this one brand of shampoo that's got like honey and stuff in it, and I love it. It is some great stuff. Oh, you're not that. I thought you, had more health left than that, Mr. Orc. Dry shampoo does help for me. I can, like, in the morning, if I put it on, it'll last me most of the day. But yeah. Garnier Whole Blends. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. The Royal Jelly one. Yeah, it comes in, like, a yellow bottle. I really like it. It does wonders for my actual hair, but my scalp is still dry. I also have dry skin in general, though. I don't think it's specifically because of the chlorine in our water or anything like that, because I've just always had problems with dry skin that has gotten worse the older I've gotten, but again, I don't blame it on the chlorinated water. Yeah, Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly is we're gonna have to like dispel him or something. Royal Jelly is a specific kind of jelly that bees make for the queen. It's like what they feed the queen and also what they feed baby bees if they want to turn them into a potential queen, if I remember correctly. And I don't know all of the benefits of putting it in products for humans, but apparently it's good for us in one way or another. Oh, like that episode from Futurama? Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close to that, actually, yeah. Okay, words. I completely forgot about that episode until you mentioned it. Yep, that is, man, I need to rewatch Futurama. One of my favorite animated series. Love me some Futurama. We're gonna use Company Might. We need to dispel that dude, because apparently we just can't hurt him. So once it comes back around to Idril, we're gonna dispel. Did we use haste on Idril? I feel like she's not getting very many turns. Yeah, she does have haste. She's got one coming up right after Barathor. We're gonna, I guess, use an item to heal. As lame as that is. Do we have just, like, greater health? Not greater health and action points. There we go. Give that to Hadhood because he needs a little bit of health. A little bit more than that, actually, but oh well. Oh, it's his turn again, apparently. I don't know what, I guess we'll just use another healing item. Why not? I mean, we have 42 of them. We might as well use a couple of them. Alright, not Spirit Powers. We need to use Shadowcraft, Dispel on him, because Dark Waters. I don't know. I'm hoping that's what's stopping us from hurting him, because otherwise I don't know what the hell we're going to do. Maybe use Spirit attacks instead of physical attacks? That's an idea. Loudwater Fury, does that work? Yes, okay, good. Although, I guess it could have still been... It could have been that, that boon that they had, which we will test right now. Dwarven Cleave. Is it gonna hurt? Yep, perfect. Got a crit too, 2110. I'm surprised the dwarf doesn't do more damage. He needs one of those abilities like Barathor has, where he can do multiple attacks in one go. Do we have Company Might up? We do. I guess just do something. We can't really... Maybe we could have used an item on the enemy. Maybe, but being all the way over here, there's not a whole lot he could do. We probably could have switched him out for one of the rangers and used range attacks. I guess that would have been smart, but... Oh, I feel another sneeze. Maybe. Oh, please, come on. Don't tease me like that. Ah, man, I just want it. I hate that. It's right there. Just sneeze. It's not happening. It's not coming. That kills me. Avalon says Hat Hood is more of a support tank. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing that. Like, he had pretty decent damage potential, I feel like, in the mid-game, shortly after I got him. But now he does seem to be struggling to keep up with Barathor here. And Barathor can only attack the Orc Veteran. And if I use... Well, Arrow Volley will hit everyone. What about this one? This one will, and we haven't actually seen that one yet. Yeah, let's do it. Spirits of I can't... here? I don't... I don't know how to pronounce that, but let's do it. Let's see what it is. Maybe snuggling into Gary will help. All that fur, yeah, maybe. Hey, Mr. Noodle with the 5-bit cheer. Thank you, love. If you do another 20 bits, you'll have the bit boss up there in the corner before somebody else steals it right out from under you. You've been working toward it for a while. I don't know if that's your goal or not, to get the bit boss achievement up there in the corner, but... Also notice that the characters that get left out of fights tend to fare worse, so it's almost better just to stick with 3. Yeah, it seems like they only get, what, roughly half the XP that the other ones do. I've been trying to kind of keep it even-ish, like level-wise, but the bit boss, Mr. Noodle, so up in the top left, it'll, there's a little bar with HP on it, and whoever kills the person that's there gets to be the new bit boss. And every time you kill one, you get whatever their HP was plus some, and your name stays up there until somebody eventually takes your HP down to 0. But I'm surprised you've never noticed it up there, to be honest with you, Mr. Noodle. You're in almost every stream. Let's just give her some more spirit. Roboroo. Man, this is honestly giving me Dragon Age vibes and making me really want to play that. Same, and I don't know if Nate Allister is still around here, but he is in love with Dragon Age. That's one of his favorite game series, if I'm not mistaken. And I played through probably about half of the first one, but then I never got around to finishing it, which is sad. Because I don't remember why, but for some reason I decided to reset my PC, and I didn't realize that I didn't have a backup of the save game. And so I lost all my saves for it, and I just never got around to finishing it. But yeah, no, I do definitely want to, though. Don't get me wrong. 100%. One of these days I am going to finish playing through it. That and Mass Effect, that's another one, almost the same story, actually. Except this time I remember why I had to reset it. I reset my PC because I was moving, and I was farther than halfway. I had just finished up the last of the DLC missions, and just had to return back to I forget the name, but like the main settlement to embark on the final mission of the game. That's all I had left to do, and I lost my saves and never got to do it. And it left a sour taste in my mouth, not because of the game, but just it was 100% my fault, and I realized that. But yeah, no, I never finished it for that reason. But now that they have those remasters of the Mass Effect games, I want to go back through and play them, and hopefully finish them this time. Hadhood's not looking too well, but Idriel is next, and she can get a good heal up. So let's get. Do you guys have any boons? You do not. I'm tempted to just go ahead and switch Hadhood out for probably Elagos, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's switch him out for Elagos, especially with where we're at right now, with the whole having to attack across lines like this and whatnot. Arrow Flurry, multiple targets, you can hit both. But Barathor is going to be able to take out the one on this side, no problem. So let's just do Shield Piercing, get the defenses down here, and then we'll worry about getting some bigger damage up. And for you, Gift of Greyhaven, let's just go ahead and get that heal up. Nate, we need to have a serious chat. I don't know if he's still around. I haven't heard from him in a while. But yes, he loves the Dragon Age games. He's talked about one of these days trying to stream himself once he gets his laptop and everything back. And he always said that's one of the games that he would like to maybe do, is Dragon Age. So, oh, I forgot about Arrows of Sleep and how powerful they are. We're not going to worry about it right now, though. We're just going to do, I think, Aimed Shot. Try to get as much damage output as possible from Elagos here on this dude. See, Elagos isn't doing a whole lot of damage either, though. Maybe, I haven't really messed around with Aoden at all. Maybe we'll try Aoden out, and maybe that's the guy that we want in our party. Although the Ranger's helpful for many different reasons, including the fact that, like, he can hit these guys that are on the other side of the barrier and whatnot, where no one else really can in our party. You would watch that in a heartbeat. Heck, if you ever get a computer to stream, that'd be the first game you stream. Well, if you ever do, make sure to let us know, because I will tune in whenever I can. Same thing I tell Nate all the time, man. I would love to. I love RPG games, just, it's most definitely my favorite type of game. And I enjoy not only playing them, but watching them, so yes, sir. Yeah, I wish Nate was still around. He probably can't hear at the moment. Because what? Oh, there was another one that was always talking about wanting to stream too, and I can't remember it. I wish I could. Yeah, well. He'll hop in sooner or later. Whenever we see him, we'll have to try to remember to ask. Did we... I know we've picked up a bunch of equipment. Oh, never mind. We're in a cutscene. Oh, questionable update. Okay, that wasn't much of a cutscene. Oh, this is, though. Received an epic scene from Middle-earth. View it now. Of course we will. Outmatched. Gondorian Rangers also require Barathor's aid at the river. Very cool.
Faramir's Rangers are a scout force. They are deadly in ambush. These skills have long defended Gondor's borders. They keep safe havens in the woods of Ithilien. Here they return between patrols. But Denethor has called them to the defense of Osgiliath. Here they now stand against the tide. The iron fist of the Orc holds advantage in the ruins of this city. The Rangers need you, my friend. Do not fail them.
Very cool. I got a text message. Oh, just reminding me that I have an appointment in a couple weeks. Whatever. Okay. Looks like that's the guy, Gosmoth or whatever, so I think we're gonna have to fight our way over to him. Chest, though. We definitely want the chest. We've picked up a lot of equipment. We should probably go through it here soon. Yeah, that's actually the appointment that I was being reminded about myself, was a dentist, so. Said it's still a few weeks away, but they like to make sure you don't forget. Alright, Elagast. I am going to switch you out for Aoden. I want to see... I remember Aoden was weird, actually. He's the one that, like, trades... Yes, I remember now. We tried him a little bit. He trades AP for health and vice versa, stuff like that. Very weird character. Hadhood's, like, dead, so I don't see the point in bringing him out. He'll probably just die. Alright, we will do Arrows of Sleep, I think. See if we can knock any of them out. Because if we can make any of them go to sleep, that'll make this fight much easier. Ooh, we got a crit on one, and it looks like we put all three of them to sleep. Very nice. For her, we will just go ahead and do Haste of the Elves so that we can heal. Sleep seems like an OP attack in this game, man. Knocking people out is just good as hell. And then maybe Ecthelian Wrath will be enough to get rid of this chieftain. Fingers crossed. Heck yeah, Grandma just finished dinner, so now you got more food to eat while you watch. What are you eating tonight? More chicken Alfredo? You know, after we talked about chicken Alfredo in the 12-hour stream, I did end up making some for myself and Mr. Noodle just a couple days later. Nothing fancy, just bought a jar of Alfredo sauce and spiced it up a little bit with some, you know, some fresh garlic and spices and things. And then put some chicken down in there, cooked up some chicken to put in it. It was good. I really liked it. I hadn't had homemade chicken Alfredo in quite a while. Homemade in quotes, because I mean, it was barely homemade, but you know, whatever. Point is, it was delicious, and if it weren't for you, I probably wouldn't have made it. You and your love for chicken Alfredo. Oh, double critical. Still only did 1,000 though. Not too bad. Oh, craft. Remind me to talk to you about the gas tonight? I don't know what that means, but okay. Break's over. Bye, Mr. Noodle. Thank you for stopping in during your break, love. Alright, Creature Bane. I've kind of forgotten all of the abilities that he has. Range attack that lowers foe's spirit defense. Not really worried about that. Let's just do Creature Bane, I think, against the Grizzled Ward. You were charged for it. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. You definitely shouldn't have been, so we'll take a look. Nice tonight is kielbasa, cream corn, and potato cakes. Very cool. I haven't had cream corn since I was a child. I liked it growing up. I know Mr. Noodle hates it, but I did like it. Yeah, our gas bill, I think, is what she's talking about. I paid it ahead of time, so it shouldn't have charged her account, but it sounds as though it has, which is not good, but we'll figure that out. Let's get a little bit of health on Barathor here. He doesn't really need it, I don't think, but a little bit doesn't hurt. And then I guess we'll just use some Loudwater Fury. I was hoping Barathor would get a turn soon because I wanted to use his Fellowship Grace so we could regain some AP. Well, you know what? Let's build a little bit of Shadow Crafting points and use Whip of the Master. Why is Barathor so slow? Like I don't even see him on the list here. It's crazy. Immediately take 2 actions? Nah, I mean, we're taking attack after attack here, basically. Creature Bane. I can't see which one we're hitting. This one has less health. We'll go after that one. Stick with your statement and double down then? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I just hope it wasn't charged for, like, the full amount. Or she wasn't charged for, like, the full amount. Because, that'd be real bad, but I don't know. Hopefully a quick call to the gas company can solve it. I mean, yeah, screw it. We'll just do Spirit Power, Loudwater Fury, and then I guess maybe some regular attacks or something. We are very low on AP, and for some reason, good old Barathor just does not get a turn here for a long time. Oh, she's actually doing pretty decent damage there. 2,000 with just her sword. I didn't expect that at all. Oh wait, doesn't Israel have the ability to steal AP from people now that I think about it? I mean, it's too late now. they're dead. But I think she has the ability to drain AP from people. It's been so long since we've played, I've forgotten all these things. Hope so too. You had a credit card take everything in your bank account once. You end up in financial hell for 3 weeks because of it. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. I think... I mean, I'm sure we'll be okay, even if we can't get it back right away. We might have to talk to some people or whatever, but I think we'll be okay. But I still obviously hope we can get it figured out with just a phone call or something. Yep, we'll get a save in. If I remember correctly, saving also heals all of our HP and AP, so... Oh, and it's been over a half hour, actually. A fair bit over a half hour. So we are going to stretch and get a drink. Time has been flying, man. I completely missed how long it's been. All right, yeah. Well, that's a perfect time after just saving. We're gonna stretch, take a break, and get the pre-roll ads off. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
However, if you don't have enough, I'm afraid I can't let you through.
I do not like whoever this voice actress is, or at least the voice that she's doing.
Right, let's go.
I am not enjoying that. I Bruce says, if not, channel your inner Reddit and go for any malicious compliance and pro revenge. Yeah, that, oh man, that would be a fun time, huh? At some point, we're going to get into more like action-y type elements, right? I'm assuming it's not going to be just collecting things the entire time. Okay, so we got a overworld map here. Interesting. Yeah, I mean... Oh, did we not? I was trying to save. Yeah, save. New save. Yes, save. A lot of prompts just for a single save file. Holy crap. Okay, so level data. Best score. Yggdrasil? What is that? What has that got to do with anything? Gertie's hut. Okay, well, let's just go here then. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what the hell we're doing. I'm just doing things. Hoping for the best. Loading screens always kill me, man. I don't... I'm just an impatient person. At least they give us a little bit of nice artwork to look at. Right? It's a couple cute little birds. The sun is shining there over, I'm assuming that's Gertie's hut. Is Hurdy is that, or is that like a family name? Or why is it Hurdy-Gurdy? Is it because they're herders? Or did somebody Hurdy-Gurdy Sr.? Okay.
Whoa there, fella. What's the rush?
I gotta...
All right. Had a cracker during that short break there. I love crackers. Don't get me wrong. Amazing. With a little bit of peanut butter or cheese. These ones are cheese inside of them. But my lord, do they dry your mouth out, you know? Just completely dried out. We need another drink, actually. Nothing fancy. These are just Lance toasted cheese with cheddar cheese filling crackers. I like all kinds of crackers. Peanut butter and cheese are the two that I buy most often. But I'm one of those weirdos that like the canned cheese. Do you call it spray cheese? I don't really know what you call it. But, you know, just the cheese in a can where you press the nozzle on top and it comes squirting out of it. I really like that stuff too. Like buying some Cheez-Its or something and then putting some canned cheese on it. I love it. Mr. Noodle hates it. She cringes every time I eat it, but it's so good. Spray cheese? Yeah, whatever the heck you want to call it. And every time I talk about it or think about it, I just am reminded of, I think it was in the Goofy movie, where the one kid, the one younger, whatever type of creature they are, just takes like a whole can of it and sprays it in his mouth and makes like an Eiffel Tower out of it and crap like that. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right. guess we just got to keep fighting all these dudes. Oh wait, no, we were gonna go through our equipment too, and we actually got a level up. Head hood. Tank gonna tank. We'll put more in Constitution, I suppose, and your speed's pretty low. We'll put a little bit more in there. Oh man, I know what you're talking about, but you can't remember the name either. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure the movie was Goofy Movie, but I don't know what his name was or anything like that. Or, what those cans are called. It's not like canned cheese, right? Or spray cheese. Spray cheese doesn't sound right. It might be called spray cheese, but it doesn't sound right to me. I feel like it's got a specific name. Squeeze cheese? No. I don't know. It's good stuff, though. I enjoy it. It's not for everybody, I guess, but it's good for me. He was a friend of Max, and that's it. Yeah. Yep. 100%. I haven't seen the Goofy Movie. There's a second one, too, isn't there? Where, like, he goes to college or something? But, regardless, I haven't seen them since I was young. In a long, long time. I'm tempted to switch you back out for Hat Hood. I kind of like Hat Hood better. But I don't know, man. I feel like once I pull Hat Hood out, I'm just going to be like, oh, I kind of miss the other guy now, and then want to go back. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Plus, with this dude, we can do Arrows of Sleep, which is just super powerful, so... Screw it. We'll just, we'll knock everybody out. And then pick them off one by one. Play on easy mode here, basically. So, what do we want to do? We can go ahead and get a quick heal up on everybody. Nobody needs it that bad, but might as well top everybody off while the enemy's just taking a snooze here. And then straight back to Idriel. We can work on her Shadowcraft stuff, because we've been told that's something that we should do. I believe it was Avalon. It may have been someone else, but we've been told that that's particularly powerful. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then they're all Orc veterans, so we'll just pick one and start attacking, I suppose. I guess the other thing we could do is put haste on everybody else, especially Barathor, because he's our main damage dealer, and I've mentioned it before. I feel like he never gets a turn. I've mentioned it a couple times, the podcast. I do want to say that we plan on making more episodes of it soon. And for anybody who's watching that may not know what the podcast is, it's just me and my buddy Jonathan. We play a couple hours of a game, and then we just talk about it. What we liked about it, what we didn't like about it, whether it's something that we think more people should try out, or whether it's something to avoid. And really, it's just a way for us to try a bunch of games that we otherwise probably wouldn't have got the chance to try out. And to help kind of, you know, other people know what may or may not be worth playing for them. Because if you know that your tastes mostly align with my taste and I don't like a game, then maybe that'll be one that you should avoid, that you wouldn't like. Or vice versa, you know, if your tastes mostly align with Jonathan's and not with mine, then you know that anything he likes may be worth you giving the time of day. Spear powers, Loudwater Fury, yeah, just normal attacks here. We don't really need health or anything, so we're just gonna whittle these people down. I keep going to sword attacks. I mean, we noticed that she did do pretty decent damage, at least against one of the enemies with her sword. I was gonna say maybe we'll try it again, but honestly, I feel like this dude isn't gonna live to get back around to Idriel. If Barathor didn't kill him, I'm sure Elagos there would have. Yeah, that's why we called it the Just One More Level podcast. He came up with the name, actually, Jonathan did. Is because at the end of the episode, we decide whether or not we would play Just One More Level, you know? It's kind of cringy, but it's fun. It's just a fun time. And we're hoping to record more episodes of it soon. I think I mentioned that earlier. But I was thinking maybe, since neither one of us has a whole lot of time to play things anymore, and I'm playing a crap ton of PS2 games anyways, we may end up playing or we may end up covering some of the games that I play as part of the Just One More Level podcast. Yeah, Rue, I got a link. It is justonemorepodcast.com. Justonemorepodcast.com. I should be spelled right. And that's for the website for it that we have, which has most, if not all, of the episodes are listed on there. Most, not all of them, actually. There are a few missing, but most of them are listed on there. But from there, you can also find our YouTube channel and stuff fairly easily if you want to see it on YouTube. But we also are on most major podcasting platforms, you know, your Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, stuff like that. We're not on Spotify, sadly, because Spotify is a little bit harder to get onto than the other ones. And I don't think we're on Amazon, if I remember correctly, but we may end up being on there soon. It's something that I've looked into, and I think we should be able to do. We just haven't yet. Yeah, no problem, Rue. Thank you for not only enjoying the streams, but checking out other stuff. I appreciate that, honestly. As a couple dudes that just do this sort of stuff for fun, we really do. Nice 8-bit moon landing. Yeah, that's all the Doorsman's work there, honestly. It's we want to remaster it a little bit, because that's something, believe it or not, that he did in a pretty quick go, because we just needed something. He was like, well, I have an idea, I can throw something together real quick. And so he did, and that's what we ended up using as the intro. But we want to kind of like make it 16:9, get it to fill the whole screen, and put a little bit more work into it eventually. We just haven't gotten around to it yet, because busy people and all that. But still, honestly, it's pretty good. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not bad at all. It's just, we want to make it even better. But, and like I mentioned earlier, we are working on a video game, and he is the guy that is doing all of the art for the video game as well. Or most of the art, at least. I help out a little bit here and there, and then I turn the things into 3D. He does the majority of the actual pixel work, and then I take his pixel work and turn them into low poly models and stuff like that. But yeah, he's the art guy in the group. I'm the programmer. We don't need any health or anything, really. So I guess we'll just do like we've been doing. I'm kind of surprised that the Ent there didn't kill these guys. Maybe it's because we used Elegost for it. I don't know if the spirit power of whoever is initiating the perfect mode attacks, I don't know if their spirit power affects the damage that is done with the perfect mode ability, but I'm thinking maybe it does, because I feel like these wargs should have been killed. But, oh well. I don't think they really have armor. We'll just do Guardian Strike, I suppose. Yeah, the website there, if that's what you're looking on, it's missing some stuff from Season 1. Probably about half the stuff from Season 1, which was a shorter season to begin with. And then some of the newest episodes, we just haven't had time to really do much with the website, sadly. So time is a big issue, if you haven't noticed. We're busy people. But the YouTube channel, though, has everything on it. And I guess I could have linked the YouTube directly. That probably would have been smart, but oh well. That's honestly fair, though. Yeah. It sucks. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is. It is what it is, I suppose. And again, since this isn't our job, you know, this is just stuff that we do for fun, so it's not that big of a deal. We would like to be more consistent with it, but unless it pays the bills, we have to have our priorities. Alright, swordcraft. We can get rid of this chieftain real quick, hopefully. Because chieftains are terrible. Very nice. And then I don't even think we need to worry about hasting her up, to be honest. You know what we will do, though? We will haste our main damage dealer. Barathor's taking more damage than I thought, but he'll be fine. Because, I mean, the two wargs are asleep. So it's not like they're going to randomly start attacking. And I don't think that one orc is going to do that much damage to us before we get the chance to heal, which actually is right now. So, yeah, we're fine. Did I have any boons for him to take? Oh, the haste. He took away the freaking haste. What an asshole. That's actually kind of rude. Wow, okay. That's annoying. Let's just do the aim shot. I think that's the most powerful damage dealing ability he has. 2,000, not too bad. Not too bad. We're gonna haste again just to make this guy angry. Just keep hasting up. Maybe he'll just keep using Dispel, forget to actually do any damage. Which, that is fine by me if that's what he wants to do. Like, alright, Swordcraft. I think a Citadel Rage will end up being enough for you. Yeah, that got him. And then another Swordcraft, because we got that wonderful, wonderful haste. Citadel Rage, Citadel Rage. We'll try it. Worst case scenario, he gets like one attack out or whatever. Oh no, look at that. 7,500 damage per hit. Didn't stand a chance, honestly. These battles have been relatively easy. I'm just waiting for that one like massive one to happen where we just get destroyed. Because I feel like that's what's going to happen, you know? We just have these easy battles, easy battles, easy battles, and then all of a sudden we just get hit with something that we can't handle at all. Double crit, very nice, man. Helagos in for the kill. Hey, Barathor finally got that level up that we've been waiting forever for. Got a bunch of equipment to go through here at some point. I'm not worried about doing it right now, but sooner or later, we will hurry up and do the level ups real quick, though. Everything on you looks fine. We're just gonna dump it in strength. And then for you, just dump it all in spirit. Well, we'll give you 2 points of health and then 1 in spirit. Odd numbers. Gross. And that was everybody. 1 more battle? 2 more battles. Okay. We might be able to get away with not fighting all of them. I'm not sure. But we're gonna fight all of them. That's the way I play games. I can't help it. I have to. I can't just ignore blatant enemies lying around the map. Stupid orcs are immune to the sleep arrows, which is annoying. Morgul Mirror, what is that? I don't know if it says, like, in the booklet what all of these status effects are or what, but yeah, right? Dark Water, so that's the one that stopped them from taking damage, right? So we will ignore him for a second. We'll kill the Chieftain first. What's our AP situation? Fine on everybody but Elagos, so yeah, we'll just use Actelion Wrath. Make sure he dies. And then once it comes back around to Idriel, which hopefully... Oh! That's what it does. It, crap, okay. Well, 1, we just lost our haste, and 2, we are damaged AF. It's that thing where if we deal damage to them, it deals damage to us. Yes, Ow was right. Very Ow. Alright, we'll do a full health heal on ourselves real quick, and then... I don't think she has a way of dispelling everything on the enemy. But we can dispel whichever one we plan on attacking, though, using Shadow Crafting. Which means maybe we want to get some haste up on her so that we can get more of that going on. But I think it'll be okay. I think we're alright, though. And for you being a dick, we're just going to go ahead and use Actelion Wrath, and, yeah. With that crit, too. Very nice. And then every time it comes to her, we'll just dispel another one, I suppose. What does Silence do? Prevent spirit attacks for a short time. Too bad that's only for a short time. But what are you gonna do? Draining Shot is health. Do you have any way of stealing AP? You don't, do you? Lowers foes melee damage, spirit defense. Prevents melee attack? Yeah, why not? Paralyzing Shot. We almost never do it. Because the sleep one is just better, I feel like. Because Paralyzing Shot is only temporary. I thought. Maybe it's not. Oh, maybe that's a more permanent thing than I thought. But it is still only on a single enemy, so I still think the sleep is the right call. She gets 2 attacks in a row, so we're gonna just do a regular attack to take him out. And then we're going to dispel the other one so that we don't take a crap ton of damage whenever we murder him in just a moment. By just a moment, I mean right now, hopefully. Citadel Rage, I think that'll be enough. 2 good hits. Yeah, 1500 damage. Didn't stand a chance. Hey, good old Aodin got a level. Not that we're going to be using him anytime soon, but still nice to see some level ups, you know? Feels good. What are we dealing with here? The same thing we've been dealing with. The same exact array of enemies. Okay, Air's asleep. We already know how to take care of this. And we will get rid of the Chieftain. Ecthelian Wrath is probably overkill. We're gonna try the Citadel Rage. I'm gonna be upset if it doesn't end up killing him, but I think it will. Yeah. He is strong as hell, man. Haste? Haste. We'll use haste. He'll probably get rid of the haste, which is annoying, but... oh well. If he gets rid of the haste, which he is, then that just means he's not doing damage to us, so... we traded AP for a defensive spell, basically. Morgul Lance. Okay, well, he got 2 turns in a row, which is kind of lame, but... oh, and then he gets another turn right away, too. What the hell? Haste again. Let's see who gives in first. Either you're going to stop dispelling me, or I'm going to get haste. Morgul Lance this time? Okay. Looks like we won. Orcs aren't known for the resolve, I suppose. Get a nice counter on him, too. Which means a normal attack may be enough to take him down. But, seeing as how it's just our turn after our turn after our turn, I'm just going to heal us up real quick. And then after this fight, we'll probably be saving, so I don't see the need to get all of our AP back real quick. So instead, we're just going to try to kill them real quick. Because I was thinking, like, when it comes to Barathor, maybe since he's hasted, we'll use the Company Might and then Fellowship Grace. And then we'll use the attacks for the last couple things. But I guess it's kind of pointless if we're just going to go and save right after this. Because as we know, saving completely heals our health and AP. Especially whenever you get double crits left and right. Like, how can you say no to that? These wargs must have, like, no defense, man. Or armor, I mean. I guess they have a defense, but... or no, wait, there is one more fight after this, isn't there? Because we went to the chest. And there's still one more set of enemies on the map. So never mind. I was a little mistaken, but that's all right. Yeah, I think we can handle it. Although we won't be able to do the Heirs Asleep. So let's do the level up on Aodin, and then we will, and then we'll use a whatchamacallit on Elagast. The Lembas, yeah. So that he has enough AP to use his sleeping ability. As easy as it makes the battles, I mean, it's a little too easy maybe, but it's I would rather it be easy than for us to lose. Or actually, you know what? Instead of worrying about that, kind of sucks because we... oh wait, no, do we use the perfect mode ability and then just get it insta-kill? I don't think we do, actually. Thinking about it now, I think we save that because we're probably going to be fighting the boss right after this, right? So no, we will we'll haste. Haste up our damage dealer. And then hopefully live through this barrage just fine. Stagnant Fury is going to do a little bit. 1400. Could have been worse. Ranger Craft. One of these days I'll remember where that attack is. And then it'll probably only put to sleep the dude in the middle, but... Oh, wait. Why didn't it hit all three of them? It just completely missed the Chieftain. That's weird. I didn't even see it pop up saying it missed. It just did. That's strange, but whatever. He should be dead, assuming we don't miss. Yep. Very, very dead. And then straight back to us again, and we should be able to kill the other one now. The veteran. Very cool. And whose turn is next? Idriel? Let's just get a little bit of a Shadowcraft going on. Silence. We haven't actually tried that one yet. Ah, okay. It's whatever. Not leadership. Swordcraft. Ecthelian Wrath, because screw it, why not? We have the AP and should hopefully be getting a regen right after this, so I don't mind using it. Hey, another level up on Morwen there this time. Quest complete. Very cool. Got a little bit of XP for that. Let's get a quick save thrown down. Where's our oldest save? This one in the middle. That's Gileath Ruins. According to how long to beat, this game is... I've looked this up before, but I always forget. How long to beat the Third Age. This game is roughly, on average, like 23 hours. We are 19 hours in. So, I don't think we're going to finish it today, but in theory, it would be possible that our next play of the game. So, I think this Sunday is the next time I'm going to be playing it. We may actually finish the game. Which is exciting, because then that means we get to play Ratchet and Clank. And then after Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, we get to play, I don't know what. That's to be determined, I suppose. Wow, that's a decent chunk in. Yeah. I mean, we've been playing this one since I started the PS2 Gauntlet. The first game that I decided to finish was Alien Hominid. And not because it was particularly good. Don't get me wrong, not a bad game. But just because I saw how short it was, I was like, well, I might as well just finish it, you know? And then after I finished up that one, this is the game we've been playing ever since. So... do we bother with the haste? Nah, just heal up Elagast, I think. I don't think we need to worry ourselves with haste and whatnot. How long ago was that? Since I started the PS2 Gauntlet, 2 months, actually. Almost exactly 2 months, or just over 2 months. It was around the end of October, so... pretty close to 2 months. Well, actually, no, I guess I started it just a little bit before that. So, you're not all that late in. No, you're really not. If I look at my... I have a list of all of the games that I've played so far. That... it's public if you ever want to see it for any reason, but... yeah, I've streamed 1.78% of the PlayStation 2 collection, so still have a long way to go. And that's a total of 32 games that I've streamed so far. Out of roughly, this is a rough list. There's a couple that are probably duplicates in here, and it may be missing one, but other than that, I think it's complete. There are 1,793, give or take a few games. So we still have a long way to go. I expect this to take years, honestly. I don't think this is going to be any short task that I'm doing, trying to play every North American PlayStation 2 game. And while there are going to be a few as well that I won't be able to play on stream, so I mean, like, that will shorten it a little bit. The stuff that's, you know, heavily copywritten, like filled with music or excessive nudity, things. I've mentioned all that before, but yeah. So there's that as well. It's still a chunk you got. Yeah. It's been fun, though. There's a lot of these games I never would have played if it wasn't for the PS2 Gauntlet, and that's why I decided to do it, you know? Because if I was going to be collecting the games anyways, I figured I might as well try them all out. And if I'm going to be trying them all out, then I might as well do it on stream and share that with everybody else. Give a little bit of attention to some of these underappreciated games. Like this game here, for example, Lord of the Rings, I've had a lot of people stop in talking about games that are, you know, it being a game that they played when they were younger and completely forgot about, or that they're glad to see some people are still playing this game. I mean, we just had somebody stop in earlier saying something along those lines, you know? And, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. That's a lot, yeah. You're not kidding. It's probably not the best game console to collect for, just in terms of, you know, how many there are. Thankfully, the games on PS2 generally aren't super expensive, at least. I will give it that. They're, the average price of a PS2 game, I think, is around like $12, $15, something like that. So, you know, not free, but not extremely expensive. Whereas there's a lot of cartridge-based games that are just way up there. Now, with that said, there are a lot of expensive PS2 games as well, but they're not as bad, at least in my opinion, as you know, the NES, the Super Nintendo, and all that. One of these days, I think what I'm going to do, I've had a couple people ask about maybe donating money or whatever, and I don't expect anybody to do it. Nobody ever has to donate, but thank you to anybody who does. And I think what I want to do for anybody that wants to donate is just set up like, take the donations for specific games. So, like, not for me personally, like, you know, if you just want to support me or the podcast personally, then subscribing, watching, or donating bits, that's all wonderful ways to do it. Just watching and sharing with your friends, even, honestly, is more than enough. But for anybody who wants to help me get some of those super expensive games, I think what I'm going to do is just set up a PayPal that you can donate to, and then we'll just have a little thing here on stream, a little tracker or whatever, that'll say, you know, this game $200, and we are this far in out of the 200, and then once we hit the mark, we'll pick up those super expensive ones, and I will, of course, donate some of my own money to those sorts of goals as well. So that dude's got that thing on him where I don't think we can hurt him. Do we have taken a little bit of damage, but not a ton. We'll just do a regular attack. Aimed shot? Yeah. Aimed a shot, I think, will be good. Or not. A whole 813 damage, and it woke him up. So, maybe it wasn't the best move, but oh well, I guess. Nothing we can do about it. Now, let's dispel this guy so we can maybe hurt him with our physical attacks. That would be handy. He's using Morgul Vapors again. We really need to heal, is what we need to do before we get a party wipe. Barithor. You know what? Just kill that dude. Kill that dude, because he's not going to attack. It's going to be the other one, and I don't think the other one has an AoE. So as long as he doesn't kill Idriel, Idriel can do the AoE heal real quick. And no, he's going for Barithor, so that's good. And he also survives, so that's that. I kind of hope he doesn't kill him. He did. Crap. I was hoping that it would get around to Idriel so that she could use the big AoE heal. We can't use magic spells outside of combat, as far as I can tell, so. But I mean, we have a crap ton of items. I guess we'll just use a couple of our items real quick to heal up the party there. Stats. Morwen. What do we want? Just speed? Sure. Give Morwen some speed. Use items. Elagast is fully healed because he leveled up. Idriel can just use a bunch of King's Foil. And Barithor can just use a bunch of King's Foil. Just eat all the herbs. Y'all will be fine. And then we continue on, and this has got to be the big baddie now, right? This has got to be it. Goromoth, whatever the hell his name was. Morgul Bash. Way to miss, man. It's not. It's just more regular dudes. What the hell? Why can't y'all just die already? Get rid of the chieftain, because chieftains suck. And then put you to sleep. Oh, you know what? We won't. We will do blinding shot? No. What's it called? Paralyzing. Paralyzing shot. There it is. Paralyzing. We'll try that one out. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't think those things know anything other than physical attacks anyways, right? At least as far as I'm aware. Does anybody... No, we don't need health. We'll just Loudwater Fury. Try to take him out as quickly as possible. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Citadel Rage. That should be enough. And then Big Baddie. Nope. More little dudes. Ugh. Chieftains at that. The absolute worst of the little dudes. Alright, I am thinking there may be another wave after this. I don't know why, but something in my bones is telling me we may have to deal with a third wave. So I'm gonna haste the healer so that the healer can do what she does. And then we're going to try to sleep everybody. I doubt it'll work on the orcs, but maybe. Oh, worked on the one orc at least, just not the chieftain. So that's fine. And then Idriel will do a quick heal. Get everybody healed up a little bit. I think the game's just trying to drain all our AP before we get into the big fight. That's what it feels like here. But yeah, this is exactly why we did the heal, because I knew it was going to use Morgul Vapors again. Back to Idriel. We're not damaged enough for me to feel like we need to do the heal. So let's use Drain the Inspiration. Let's get some more of that back, and I guess we'll use it on the Chieftain. They should have the most AP. Very nice. And then we will use Frenzy. And I think 2 Loudwater Furies will be enough to kill the veteran. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we just woke him up for no good reason. Crap. That's annoying. I thought it would do more damage than that. Well, it's too late now. Just do it. That's alright. It's gonna be one of our... Who, I think Elagast is next. Oh, wait. That counterattack will probably do him in, though. Yeah, never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. And then Barathor, actually, not Elagast. He can do a nice Ecthelian Wrath to get rid of the Chieftain. No problem. I'm not sure. If I knew for sure that we were going to have to do a... Sorry, I was just reading here. I've never actually examined a character before. So 1200 HP is what they have, huh? Did that use a turn up or no? No, it doesn't look like it does. I should do that more often. Anyways, if I knew for sure that there was going to be another wave after this, I would set up Fellowship Grace so that we would definitely have enough AP to finish off the round. But I don't know for sure. And there wasn't, so probably for the best that we didn't. Alright. Now it's got to be the big baddie now, right? No more dilly-dallying. He's like... Excuse me. He's like 2 steps away from us. Quickly get our heals in, or not our heals, our level up in. Oh, actually, it has been over a half hour too. I just looked over at the stream and saw. So we're gonna leave it on a tiny bit of a cliffhanger, I think. After we do our heals here, we will. While we're doing the break, I think we will just go through the equipment. Go ahead and equip everything too. That way, anybody who isn't subscribed and is forced to sit through the ads you will just miss some equipping, so nothing important. And for everybody else, we'll just BS a little bit and do the equip stuff. And then we'll get back to the actual gameplay in about 2 minutes. So if you need to grab a drink or anything like that, now's the time to do it. That's what I'm going to be doing. Other than the equipping, I'm going to be stretching. Oh, and grabbing another drink because I finished mine. Thankfully, I didn't have to go far. I had another drink ready. It just wasn't at my desk. Make sure to throw away my bottle. There we go. All right, let's check this equipment real quick. We still got about a minute left on the ad break, so real quick. Yes, this looks better. Equip it. That looks better. It doesn't show damage 52, 9. Oh, yeah, definitely. Equip it. How much more armor are we getting from that? 12 versus 13. Skip. Spirit enhancement. Honestly, you could probably use that, but... Well, you got a cracked one equipped. Take that one off. Spirit enhancement. There we go. Excellent. Next. 265 armor versus... 21 versus 23. Nah, skip. Equip. Oh, no, no. Equip. And... I mean, that looks pretty dang good. How much armor are we losing? Just 3? Equip. Lose a little bit of constitution. Gonna head out for the day. See you guys later. No problem, Rue. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and a decent holiday. If I don't see you again before New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and all that, then I hope you have a happy New Year's as well. Thank you for being here, man. Have a good night. Okay, so that's 51 armor versus 37. Yeah, we'll equip it. Thank you, Rue. Oh, that's just better. Definitely equip that. And that's just better as well. What do you got? Not exactly better, but close enough. Sure, whatever. Equip. Steel helm. Yep. And some haste stuff. Plus 19 speed. Holy crap, that seems to be good for you. And we got so much equipment, didn't we? I didn't realize we had this much. So what's the 70 versus 83? Yeah, equip it. Oh yeah, definitely equip that. Lose a tiny bit of spirit. Equip it. Whole arm. 101 damage. Lose... Takes our strength down to 114. What's our strength at right now? 116? Yeah, equip it. And that's everybody. Cool. Alright, finally. The final fight here. This has got to be it. Or maybe not the final fight, but the big bad. Finally getting into it.
Do not let them gain the West Bank. Stop them here.
Get ready.
The time the Orc has come.
Yes, here we go. I was expecting a little bit more of a cutscene, a little bit more of a build-up to it here, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, Morgul Vapors, that hurts, but okay. So this dude sucks. Captain's Volley, multiple targets. Idriel will go after him, but we also kind of need to heal. We're going to go ahead and do that. We need to do the perfect mode. We want to get that fired off early and get as much damage dealt as possible. Elagos may be down. Yep, he's down. Holy crap. That's fine. We'll get him back up using an item. We are going to do a perfect mode ability, actually, and use this one, the Air Spirit, on all of them. Get off as much damage as possible. Hopefully get a couple of the chieftains or whatever they are in the background there dead. Yes, 26,000 damage apiece. That killed everybody but the big bad, it looks like, which is perfect. So then we will do the revive here. Revives a knocked out character. Get him up. And then good old Faramir can do his armor thing that he does. Oh, it's actually his turn, so we'll do a draining shot too. Get a little bit of health back. I feel like we did more damage, or we're doing more damage to him this time around than we were last time. Steward's armor. Thank you. The Black A. Oh, he's requesting reinforcements. I didn't realize that was something he could do. Alright, tell you what. Let's do... The big bad isn't going. So let's get haste up on the healer, and then on the dude that can maybe attack everybody. Or maybe we just focus on killing the big bad. Oh, crap. Dark Waters. Morgul Dispel. Which got rid of probably that extra armor that we have. That's rough. Faramir's not looking too great. So we can't actually damage the big bad now because of that. So in that case, I think what we do is... War Call? No. Let's do... I don't see the point in doing that because we can't hurt who I want to hurt. Crap. This is annoying. Okay, I guess we'll just do... Company Resistance because we keep dealing with the chieftains. I think that's a decent idea. What? Oh, they Dark Watered another one. That's pretty annoying, but I guess there's nothing we can really do about it. Captain's Volley, that should hopefully take out a couple of the dudes in the back. What's Faramir's quality again? That just counterattacks? Yeah, no. Captain's Volley. Yeah, I was gonna say, it won't hurt those two dudes, but it'll deal some damage at least. Rage of Sauron. We need our healer to go, please, so that we can dispel the big bad. I think we are just gonna focus on killing him as quickly as possible. I don't suppose you can put a couple of these guys to sleep, can you? That would be handy. I don't think it's gonna work. They'll probably be immune. Yeah, they're all immune to it. It looks like we broke through the one dude's shield, though, so maybe that is something we can do. The Dark Waters? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna test that right now. We'll just try to kill this one here. And then our haste has to activate soon, right? Okay, I see Idriel's gonna get another turn here in a moment. So you not change weapon, Shadowcraft, Dispel on that guy. Take away all of your boons that you got. Stagnant Fury, I mean, that's not gonna feel good, but that's be okay. Blackgate, so it's requesting reinforcements again, that's fine. Waste your turn on that all you want. We're going to Frenzy with her because we have a lot of stuff we want to do. We want to use Spirit Powers to haste up the damage dealer. Because he doesn't have haste, right? Faramir Barathor, yeah, doesn't have haste. So get haste on him. We're not actually going to haste Faramir like I was thinking of doing because I think we just need to focus on killing the main guy. And then we are going to get a group heal. Oh, we got the Water Stallion. I didn't realize we unlocked that finally. Let's try it. Yeah, we have to. Screw it. Screw the group heal. Attack everybody. Let's see what it does. Ah, very cool. I'm liking the animation for it. It's like a Final Fantasy summon here or something. Maybe a little less epic, but still. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's not good. The Morgul Mirror, that's actually really bad. The Morgul Mirror means that any damage I do to them is going to mirror onto us, which, or whoever does the damage. Now, the question is, does that only apply to whoever does the casting? Or, I mean, to melee damage? Like, if I use Captain's Volley... can he use items? Do we have a group full heal? Some health to the party, greater health to the party. Full health and action points to the party, full action points. So we don't have one that just does full health to the party. That's what I was really hoping for. Screw it. Nope, we're just gonna do... We have Steward's Armor up. We do. We're just gonna do Captain's Volley. And then see... Yep, it did reflect a bunch of damage on him. I kind of expected that to happen. So Faramir's dead. We can bring him back to life, though. That's no big deal. We just have to actually live through this here. So Rage of Sauron, that sucks, but it's fine. Idriel's going to take a bit of a hit, but it shouldn't do too much damage, I don't think. Yeah, 416. I mean, it hurt, but it's not the end of the world. Who are you dark watering? The main guy again. Barad-dûr's Curse. We still don't know what that does. Oh, no. I think this is it. Everybody's... Oh, okay, no. Idriel and Barad-dûr are still alive. Whose turn is it? It's Barad-dûr's turn. I think we have to do a full heal on... Probably on Idriel. This ended up being a little bit harder than expected. Restores full health. Idriel... Actually, you know, if you want to focus on Idriel a little bit, that is perfectly fine, honestly. Dark Waters again. Holy crap, man. Annoying as shit. Alright, it's Barad-dûr's turn, which is cool, I guess. Alright, let's Elf Medicine. We can pull up... Honestly, I don't know who I'd rather have alive. I guess Elagast. Get him up. Whose turn is it now? It's actually Elagast's turn. That's not the most useful of things. I guess what you can do, Elagast, is use Elf Medicine on Faramir. And then... Why did that, like, fully heal him? That's weird. And now it's Faramir's turn. Who goes after you? Idriel. So let's go ahead and do Captain's Volley. If it's able to hurt any of them. Okay, I mean, it did a little bit of damage to one or two of them. He's about dead, but we fully expected that to happen. What we're going to do is Frenzy. So that she can have 2 turns. And then we're going to do a heal. A big heal. Gift of Greyhaven. Perfect. And then we're going to do Shadowcraft Dispel on Gothmog. And then that'll take us over to Barad-dûr, who can do double attack. Right? Allows Barad-dûr to take 2 extra actions in his turn. Yeah, so double attack, and then Swordcraft, Ecthelian Wrath. How much damage is this going to do? Pretty decent amount. Not a ton, but a pretty decent amount. How much do you have left? I'm not going to be able to kill you. But honestly, how are we doing for AP? Not terrible, but not amazing either. Let's do... Screw it. Let's do Ecthelian Wrath again. And then... After that, I think we'll get the Fellowship Grace up, assuming that we can. Although, if he doesn't get a heal up on himself, or not a heal, a boon up on himself, maybe... Crap! I was hoping... Wait, no, he Dark Watered himself, not the big dude. Ah, very nice. Okay, so... Let's get Steward's Armor up again. Just... How much... I wish I could see how much damage you... have taken specifically. Alright, nope, we're just gonna do Ecthelian Fury. This might hurt. Oh. Oh, crap. Yeah, I meant to do the Captain's Volley, not Ecthelian Fury. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. Just basically just shot myself in the foot. Wait, how many times is he gonna shoot? Once per person? Yep, just shot myself in the foot again, essentially. Good job there, mate. We have the perfect mode. What is the strongest? Then smashes all foes with his limbs. Earth Spirits unleash smashing ent roots on all. What's the biggest damage we can do with a single one? I'm guessing Fell Clawing. We just want to get rid of this guy if possible. Oh, nice. 15,000. And that's, yeah, he ran away. Perfect. Alright, yeah, you can dispel us all you want now. You guys are essentially dead. Leadership, Fellowship, Grace. I'm just trying to bide some time, basically, until it gets back around to our healer, because we need to dispel them so that, one, we can hurt them, and two, they don't reflect all the damage back at us. We'll do the Orc Captain, I suppose. Maybe we should have focused on the Chieftain. Especially if the Chieftain's just going to turn around and do that. You've returned! Hey, welcome back, Nate. Glad to see you back, bud. You haven't missed a whole lot. Just a lot of fighting. And honestly, this fight here was pretty hard there for a while. Thankfully, we've gotten around to a point where I think we're pretty good at this point. But we actually had two characters completely dead. It wasn't a free fight. I'll say that much. Alright, I can see that it's gonna come back around to her here soon. Oh, but she's actually like out of AP. We need to heal more AP soon. Crap. Do we have enough? We don't have enough to do the big heal. It should be fine though. We'll just do a regular heal on, or Gift of Galadriel on Faramir so he doesn't die again. And then our attacker's turn. Perfect. Swordcraft, Citadel Rage, I think will be enough to get rid of the captain. We've already killed the big bad of this fight here, so really at this point we're just trying to take out the few guys that are kind of hanging out here. Dispel on him so that we can actually damage him and he doesn't reflect all of the damage back on us. You need a little bit of health, so we'll do a draining shot, and then hopefully Idriel with a couple of, oh, well, good job missing. But hopefully with a couple Loudwater Furies, we'll be able to take him out. Oh, we won't be able to do a couple. We're going to have to do one Drain Inspiration. As even with the Fellowship Grace, I guess I probably didn't get the other ability, the one that gives us, just makes everything so much more powerful. I guess we probably haven't gotten that ability up. Or if we have, it's probably been taken from us. Because these guys can dispel us, just how the same that we can dispel them. Let's get a group heal. And then use what remaining AP we have to dish out some damage. Oh, hey, you weren't here to see it, but Rue, Nate, wanted to, was mentioning that Dragon Age is one of their favorite games as well. And I mentioned that you, whenever you get a computer set up and everything, that you've been wanting to stream it. And they were pretty excited to see you do it if you do. Range attacks that lower foes' accuracy. Piercing Might. Don't we have Paralyzing Shot? But I think that only stops them from physical attacks, right? Yeah, which is useless here. I don't know, whatever. We'll just Pierce Will. Awesome. Yeah, they were saying that it's like one of their favorite games and that if they ever streamed it would be one of the games that they would probably want to do. And I mentioned how you are always talking about it being one of your favorites as well. Oh man, even with us lowering the defenses there, we aren't dealing much damage against them. They must have a lot of spirit defense. But that's alright. Athelian's Fury hopefully will be enough to take him out. If not, as soon as it gets back to Elagos, that should be the end of it. Faramir got him down. Nice. That was a pretty long fight, but not too bad. Nothing like those ones at Helm's Deep, man. Those were rough. Quest complete. To the bridge. And an epic scene, of course, we'll give it a look. Crossing the Anduin, holding the bridges and the shore are vital to Minas Tirith.
Long has this place been contested. It was ruined in ancient days and is now but a battlefield that mocks its former pride. Osgiliath holds Mordor at bay. Control of its bridges has always been key to Gondor. But the Dark Lord long planned these moves. Towers and greater weapons shall cross these waters. What occurs now is in your hands.
Very cool. Oh. I hit the wrong button there. I was like, what the hell just happened? Nope, I just accidentally hit R2. That was my bad. Let's get a couple extra points of strength on Had Hood here. Even though he hasn't been in the fights recently. Still, don't want to let him get too far behind. And I imagine that's got to be it for this area, right? Oh no, are we going... I guess we're going out of the... Looks like they opened the door. Well, we're going to get a save in, of course, so we don't have to redo any of those fights. I mean, they weren't the hardest fights in the world, but still, we don't want to have to redo it. And this is our oldest save, so save over that one. Percent of game completed, 56. That seems misleading, right? Because it says we're only 56% of the way through, or 62 now, I guess. But I feel like it should be more than that, based off of both how much time we've been playing. Now, granted, I'm a little bit slower between streaming and all that, you know? A little bit slower than your average player, probably, but also...
I would not get so near if I were you.
Just based off of where we are in the game, I feel like, compared to the movies, we should be pretty close to the end.
Not for long.
And that's how Idrio dies.
Faramir abandons the city. We will be surrounded. You must leave her.
I will not
fear again.
Called it.
Then we shall die. They fill the city.
Boromir once spoke of sewers under the city. We must find them.
Yes. Deeper into an occupied city speaks of wisdom. Why do we delay?
We must take to the rooftops to avoid the main orc force. Hurry!
If we're trying to get to the sewers, how does going to the rooftops make a whole lot of sense? Routes known to Faramir. Barethor must somehow rescue Idrio to redeem himself.
My friends escaped Osgiliath by this route. It will take you to the island. This is an ancient city, built long ago when Gondor's might was still great. But now Mordor marches to its very doorstep. Sauron sends forth huge creatures and ancient enemies of the White City. They cross the river above this very moment, my friend. Be grateful you are here.
Okay, and that's another thing. Like the scenes, we have 89 of 109. Like, yeah, we've missed a couple at some point, but we have 89 of 109. So like, how are we only 60% of the way through the game? You know, something seems like it doesn't add up there. But oh well, we'll figure it out. Oh, another scene.
The moment has come, Idrio. Let them find you.
I know you lurk here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, is she alone? Are we gonna have to kill these dudes alone? She is not a fighter. She's a healer. What is this nonsense? All right, frenzy. Haste. I'm glad it's only 2 orcs. I thought it was gonna be 2 orcs and that I forget those things' name, not the Nazgul, but the flying thing. And then do we just go straight in for the big attack? Screw it. This may be wasting too much AP too early, but because I'm imagining after these guys are dead, there's probably going to be another wave, right? There's no way they just pit two orcs against us and call it a day. It's decided you're playing Dragon Age Origins as your first game. Do it, man. You definitely should. Said I'll join in as much as I can, and you may have another viewer in Rue if you do. Morgul shot, okay. The Water Stallion did not do nearly as much damage that I had hoped, so that's a little disappointing. Also, why are these guys getting so many attacks in a row? I have haste. Excuse me. Is it a scripted loss? No. Why did they get so many goes in a row like that? Holy crap. All right, we have to heal ourselves. Can we do this on ourselves? We can. Aura of the Ballard. Let's do that. But yeah, seriously, Nate, I really would like to see it. I'll have to play through it myself because I don't want too many spoilers, but I'll definitely join in, like I said. And it'll probably give me more of a reason to play it again. Watching you play it, I'm sure will ignite an itch in me to play it and to get through it. Nice. If you want to miss, you can do that all you want. All right, Loudwater Fury. Okay, so it did a decent amount of damage. One more go of Gift of Greyhaven would probably be enough, but I'm worried that we're going to use up all our AP, and then there's going to be another wave. Oh, and Loudwater Fury is doing just as much damage, but only to one at a time. So, yeah, no, we'll definitely do Loudwater Fury instead. And is that it? Is there more? That did end up being it. Surprise. So, Nate, did you make dinner yet for yourself, your family, or whatever? Did y'all eat yet? I'm getting a little bit hungry myself, so I'm just on the topic of food. Received an epic scene from Middle-earth. View it now? Yes, yes we will. Revelation of Morgul Possession. A Morgul blade once forced Berethor to flee the battlefield. Oh, so is that what happened to us? Is that how we were controlled?
You recall your banishment by Denethor, your dishonor because of cowardice. And so you came to Rohan and fell to the white hand of Saruman. From this curse, you are now free. But beneath your flesh, you still carry a Morgul wound. This is what you do not remember from Osgiliath. This drove you forth in madness. This made you their servant. Now is the time, Berethor, when you must face your hidden fears. When you win freedom from Sauron's curse. You must do this, or they will claim you. Draw you to them for your final test.
We've got to be getting close. Talking about final tests and shit? Like, come on. Alright, is there any stuff to collect? Doesn't seem like it. I'd rather not get into a fight without our healer if I don't have to. I see the... Yeah, I was gonna say, I see the orb, the eye, filling up in the corner, though. It looks like it's gonna happen. Alright. Oh, crap. Okay, and we are fighting a freaking Ring Wraith. Ring Wraith Fell Beast Captain. Holy crap. I tell you what, we're going to start off right away with double attack. And then we are going to do Leadership, Company Might. Get that going on, everybody. And then, this is probably a little bit of overkill, but let's just do a... You know, honestly, I was going to say we'll do War Call, but Ecthelian Wrath, honestly, is stronger, I feel like, than War Call, because I'm the main damage dealer, so... Nate said, it's a wonderful game, and you highly suggest taking the extra time on the side quest of building allies. And, pretty decent damage, but not too bad. And your grandparents took you to a little diner across the river. It was nice. Oh, yeah, that's no problem, man. I'm glad you were able to enjoy yourself, spend some time with your family, your grandparents and whatnot. That's awesome, man. I might even know the one you're talking about, to be honest. Of course, don't say the name in stream or anything, but I might know the one you're talking about nonetheless. And if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, it's a lovely little place. Ooh, Hathood's not doing too bad. 29, 22 damage there. They must not be, they must not have a whole lot of defense. So we can Frenzy again. 125. So we're gonna... Oh, it's Elagos this time. Okay. Or, yeah. I was thinking it was... I was thinking it was Berethor again already. Okay, so we will use... Paralyzing Shot's not gonna work. We know that. We will use the draining shot to get a little bit of health back real quick. Because Elagos has not very good with health. And we got a crit, very cool. And then we will do probably just aimed shot, I think. You had French toast, bacon, and seasoned French fries. Starts with a C. Yeah. Yep. French toast, bacon, and seasoned French fries. That sounds amazing. I'm torn on French toast, to be honest with you. Holy crap, that almost killed Elagos. Hadhood, you are going to... I want you to taunt and put up a shield, but I can't do both. I guess you're just going to use an item for us. Yeah, but no, I'm torn on French toast. Like, there are some times where I just absolutely freaking love French toast. But then there's other times that I just don't really care for it. I don't know if it's like the recipe or just, you know, me being weird or what it is. But yeah, I'm very torn on it. I wonder if Creature Bane would do more damage on this guy. Probably not, but... Another crit, though. Very nice, Elagos. If you want to keep that up, that would be fine by me. Another 1,500-ish damage to everybody. We're going to do double attack again. And then, do we have enough left for Fellowship Grace? We do. So get that up. Because I'm rapidly seeing that we're going to need some AP. And then I think we're going to have to... Oh, we can't do weapon or items when we do that. Okay, that's fine. We will do... I guess we'll just do a targeted strike, maybe? Leadership, anything else we want to do here? Company resistance. Spirit power damage to the group. That might actually be pretty decent. Let's do that. Company resistance. Figured it wasn't too much to say on stream. Yeah, no, you're fine. Picky about French toast? Yeah, I haven't had it enough to say for sure if I'm picky about it or what it is, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird. Alright, so do we have greater health and action points? Greater health to the party. Yep, we're just gonna do that. Everybody needs a little bit of health. We're feeling the pain here of not having our healer in the group. Gonna frenzy, and you could use a little bit of health, so we will do a draining shot. Especially because we saw how much damage Elagos took already once. And then... Oh, with Frenzy, we can't do the perfect mode abilities either. That's lame. And then Creature's Bane. If you want to get another crit, that would be perfectly fine. Not a crit, but still 3,400 damage isn't bad. We should have examined while we were there. Attacking Hadhood, he's a tank, he'll live. Yep, perfectly fine. And then Barathor, do we want you to do the perfect mode ability? I think we do. Do we do Fell Clawing, though? Or do we do the... Because this is all enemies. I feel like this will probably do more damage because it's just big damage and stun foes. That sounds like it's more than one, though. We'll do Fell Clawing. I don't know if it's the best move to use in this situation, but we're gonna try it. Hey, 14,000. Yeah, I think we made the right choice. And then Hadhood, you are going to do another greater heal on the party. Greater health and action points. We don't need both. Full health. We don't need that. Full action points. Greater health and action. Some action. Some health. Are we out of the greater heal to the party? It looks like it. Alright, I guess we're doing greater health and action points to the party. Which kind of sucks, because we got the whole, whatchamacallit going there for Fellowship Grace for the AP, but I'm immune to your fear. I am no longer afraid. Frenzy it up. The more attacks we can get in, the better. Nate, I love French toast, but it has to be made right and have right mix and bread coverage of bread. Yeah, I think I think for me, it's just when it's a little too savory, right? A little too eggy and not quite, whatchamacallit, like sweet and what's it called? The spice that they put on? Cinnamon. Not cinnamony enough. And then when it's a little too eggy, I think is when I don't particularly like it. But it's hard to say. And then, of course, I love it with a bunch of freaking syrup. You gotta, those ones that you get that you can microwave, I like those ones, right? You just microwave them or put them in the toaster or whatever, and then dip them in the little cup of maple syrup that they give you. That's some good stuff right there. Our Athelian Wrath is just too powerful, man. That shit is OP. We just did 1,500 damage, the same as a perfect mode ability, but with just an attack that we can do. Like, that's insane. It took him down like nothing. Nothing. Ring rates ain't got nothing on us, man. Very nice. I do wish we would have had our healer, but hey, another epic scene, of course. Fear of the Nazgul. The Nazgul circle overhead on fell beasts, causing terror.
The Nazgul now ride terrible fell beasts. Raised upon Sauron's malice, they allow them to hunt across all of Gondor. They direct the moves of the armies, drive the orcs forward, and enforce the will of Sauron. The Witch King leads the army, and he will seek me out as I lead the defense of your city. You must master your fear and drive them away from the troops. Give them time to escape in groups. Otherwise, the Nazgul will slaughter Faramir's men as they attempt to withdraw from Osgiliath.
Nice Wilhelm scream right there at the end. For anybody who doesn't know, the Wilhelm scream is a famous audio clip that's in like every movie known to man. And it's just that screaming sound that was right there at the end of that clip. It's once I saw like a video talking about it and pointing it out, I can't like unsee it now or unhear it from just everywhere. And it's really like everywhere. Yep, you agree. Gotta have extra of all that plus some syrup and vanilla extract in also. Ooh, very cool. And if you have the right creamer, you'll use it in place of milk. I've definitely never tried it with creamer before. That does sound good, man. So is this the same Ringwraith Fell Beast Captain? Because like that last one, it wasn't hard, but it took a while to take down. Are we fighting the same thing again? I really hope not. Alright, Elagast. I hate to make you do this, bud, but I think I'm actually going to have to make you do a heal for us. Because Barithor is not looking great. And without our healer, we are kind of stuck on using the items that we have. Let's get the Axe Craft, the Cleaving Wound, so we can get some damage over time. Every little bit helps. Took 249 HP worth of damage. Yeah, I mean, it's basically nothing, but... And then, I guess, Frenzy? Yeah, go ahead and do Frenzy. I think we're going to have to use another one of those items here soon that do health and AP anyways, so just go ahead and use up the AP. Aim shot. And then, I don't think we checked last time if it's immune to like piercing will and stuff like that. I mean, we're not really using spirit attacks, so maybe pierce might, although it doesn't really seem to do melee attacks either, though, does it? Lowers foe's accuracy? That would be worth it, or shield piercing. Let's lower accuracy. Or try to, at least, and maybe immune. It's not. Okay, cool, cool. Now, let's see. It's gonna do fear. Are we still immune? We are. Good. I mean, if you want to keep wasting your turn with that, then that is perfectly fine by me, bud. Let's get a Stone Shield up on Hadhood. His health is a little bit low. Ah, perfect. Yes. I'm glad you went for Hadhood, and I'm glad that we got that up, actually. That is perfect. And then I think leadership. I really want to take 2. So wait, that's 20. That's 140. Plus, no, so that'd be 340. So we don't have enough to get it up. Crap. Well, I still want to get Company Might up, though. So I think, yeah, I think we're going to do double attack. And then leadership, Company Might. And then whose turn is next? Hadhood, so he can heal himself. And then since we are like out of AP at the moment, we'll just attack. Just a normal attack. Haven't done that in a while. Still does 4,000 HP worth of damage though. Like, no complaints there, you know? Alright, do you still have the... No, your thing is gone. So do just a greater health on yourself. Just enough so you hopefully don't die. Oh, that's probably not going to be enough. We should have just done a full heal. Frenzy. Do Frenzy. Bowcraft. Creature Bane. Creature Bane does... We actually need to pay attention. 5,236, but that was on a crit, so that kind of makes it hard to judge which one's better, but... And it does look like it's another full health freaking beast here. That's not helpful. 3,629, so I don't think it really matters. We'll just do whichever one's cheaper, probably. Attacking Barathor, that's good, because if you had attacked Hadhood, we may have been in a bad spot. Okay, Hadhood, you can, as much as I'd love you to take a turn, you are actually going to... Greater health and action points to the party. Or, how is our health? It's getting low. We're gonna do it. We're using so many items, though. But I guess, what are you gonna do? We don't have a healer. Alright, and Barathor, you can double attack now. We're going to use one of these double attacks to get the Fellowship Grace up, so we don't have to worry about AP anymore, hopefully. And then use the other one to Ecthelian Wrath. Do as much damage as humanly possible. For perfect hits, man. Foul Breath, that's going to hurt, but I think we'll be okay. Elagos can heal himself with his shots. The other two are the ones that we need to worry about. Where is it? Draining Shot. Oh yeah, already healed. Perfect. And then Creature Bane's 40, Aim Shot's 50. So Creature Bane. And then Hadhood, what are we gonna do with you, man? Item. King's Foil. Some health and action, increases armor value. Greater action points, greater health. Restores full health. I'm going to hope that Hadhood survives and just do a full heal on Barathor. Morgul Wind, I don't know, man. Nope. Hadhood is down. Crap. That actually really sucks. We have to bring him back. Yeah, no, I mean, we have to. Elf Medicine. Thankfully, we have a crap ton of Elf Medicine, but it sucks because they lose all of their boons whenever they die. So, like, the Company Might and everything that we got up on him is gone now, which is what really sucks. Leaving Wound, I guess. Go ahead and get some more damage over time applied, because that, I think, also wore away whenever we bit the dust there for a moment. Double attack. And what does Company Resistance do? All spirit power damage to the group. That might be worth it. Because I think this dude mostly does spirit damage. So we'll do that, and then we'll use our last turn to do Ecthelian Wrath. Get 3 good hits in, a couple crits maybe. Nope, no luck. That's alright, that's alright. We still got this. These 2 chests that we came over here to capture better be freaking worth it. Like, alright, he attacked Hadhood, which honestly, fine. Elagast, you have plenty of AP at the moment, so frenzy it up, boy. Do your damage, man. He is proving useful. Crippling shot. What does that do? Does that, like, stop them from taking a turn? That slows foe. I feel like he's gonna be immune. We'll try it, but I'd be surprised if it works. Did it? Okay. Hey, that's nice. No complaints there, then. Hadhood, you can heal yourself in a moment if need be. Why don't you just go ahead and do... Just go ahead and do a Dwarven Cleave. I wonder if... So if he's weak to that, I wonder if he's weak to the thing that lets us do, like, make them skip their turn. Oh crap, he's not getting another turn before the beast now. I thought he did. We either misread it or the turn order changed a little bit. I'm not sure which one, but kind of annoying either way. He's definitely not going to be able to be put to sleep though, right? Blinding shot. Lowers foe's accuracy. Nah, just do another creature bane. Output as much damage as possible. He's got to be getting close, man. Wait, whose turn is it? Barathor's. Oh, we are getting another turn. Cool, cool. Okay. Yep, definitely do that, Barathor. And then just swordcraft it up, man. Ecthelian Wrath. If we're lucky, these 6 attacks will be enough. Especially if we keep getting crits. If we could get a double, that would be amazing. Oh, yeah, no. This is it. This is it right here. I was waiting for just 3 misses in a row. That's what I was expecting, man. It's our luck, you know? Another one. Down. Dusted. Done. Now we're going to get these chests, and it's going to be like a single healing item in each one or something. Alright, what do we got? We got... Hadhood got a 2nd Age Steel Dwarven Battle Axe. Then we got a couple healing items. Polished Elfstone of Blunt Defense. Rudder Roots, I mean. And that's it. Yeah, kind of trash. Don't think that was worth all the fighting that we were just put through. And it looks like we're about to fight another one. I'm guessing another freaking Ring Wraith. That sounds like a Ring Wraith. Holy crap, man. Come on. Ugh. Well, I was going to take a quick break and then wrap up the stream, but I don't think... looks like we're just going to have to deal with these guys. Clear up until the end. Cleaving Wound. Oh, wait, there's another little guy down there, I see. So, Dwarven Cleave on you. No, Barathor can take care of you. Cleaving Wound, get rid of that guy. Or, well, get rid of him, I guess. It's a bit of a strong term there. We wish we could get rid of him. No, we're going to double attack. We'll get our... Let's make sure this guy's dead first before we do anything else. Alright, that was enough to take him out, so now we'll go ahead and get Company Might up. And then we'll just do the same thing we've been doing, I suppose. Frenzy it up. And do some attacks. We've learned that he's not really immune to much, so... let's slow him, if possible. Oh, nice crit, too. Doing as much damage as Barathor there with that. Alright, so... And then, I mean, You almost never do melee attacks, though. We're not really doing those either. You're not doing melee attacks again. Blinding shot, accuracy, maybe. Melee defense? That slows the foe. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can lower his melee defense a little bit. I don't imagine he has too much of it, but every little bit will help, right? Alright, Had Hood here can do just a Dwarven Cleave, maybe? Or can we slow him even farther? Does that work? Does that stack like that? Because if we can just stop him from ever attacking, that would be great. Right, we don't have enough left to do any more frenzy stuff, but we can do a Creature Bane and then just some standard attacks until we regen a little bit of our AP. A triple crit? That's what I'm talking about, man. Hell yeah. Okay. How much right now does the Fellowship Grace cost? 120. So we'll go ahead and do double attack. And then Fellowship Grace, so we make sure to get that up. And then Swordcraft, we can do... Ignores foe's armor? I'm just curious. How much is that going to do? Oh, double crit. Very cool. But it did 16,000, so even with a double crit, I think that one's better than using just a single attack. Oh yeah, that's right. You're out of AP. So just standard attack. Hopefully Fellowship Grace kicks in soon. There we are. Perfect timing. Had Hood, do you maybe want to do a nice crippling smash? I don't know if this is going to keep working, but hey, we got a crit and learned how to counterattack. About time, honestly. Bruh, okay, so we can just stop him from ever attacking. That's perfect. Lowers the foe's accuracy? Sure, just in case he gets the chance to attack, we'll do that. And another double crit. Man, we are getting lucky with this one. And then a Had Hood here. Hey man, I don't know about you, but a crippling smash sounds pretty damn good to me. Ah, you missed! Why? Don't... You're not supposed to miss. Alright, that's alright. We have, good old Elagast here can do... Which one was it? Crippling Shot. Yeah, let's do Frenzy into Crippling Shot. And then Bowcraft. Blind, am I blind? Paralyzing Shot? No. There it is, Crippling Shot. Okay, I am just blind. I got scared for a second. I was like, oh no, can I not do that after using Frenzy? A nice crit. Very cool, very cool. And then we got Elagast again. Oh yeah, that's right, we used the double thing. Duh. We'll just do, not Aim Shot, we'll do Creature Bane. Well, I think we figured out the way to deal with these guys pretty easily. We got the OP strategy going. It's just a matter of getting it set up in the beginning. Alright, Axecraft, we got... Are you still taking damage from... Crippling Shot, Shield Piercing, Blinding Shot... Dwarven Cleave? I don't think you are. Let's get another Dwarven Cleave up on you there, man. And with a double crit. Very cool. So it is Barathor now. I guess we really don't need to be using the Frenzy stuff if we're going to be just stopping him from ever being able to attack. We could save a lot of AP by not doing it, but... I don't know, something feels safer about it. And with a triple crit! Holy crap. Look at that. That was our fastest one yet, man. That was perfect. That was actually great. That felt good. That felt good. A little bit of XP on everybody. Aodin got a bit of a level up. Very cool. A couple more healing items out of it as well. Do we have maybe somewhere to save? We do. Alright. Man, I want to keep going, but we gotta call it here. Our next 4-hour stream of this on... I believe I have one scheduled for Sunday. Maybe that'll be the end of it. I don't know. I don't know how close to the end we are, but I feel like it's getting close. So that might be it. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. It was a good stream. I had fun chilling with y'all, hanging with y'all, and of course playing some Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Had a lot of fun with that as well. Nate, thank you so much for being here, as you damn near always are. Rue, I know you're no longer around at this point in time, but if you somehow see this in the future, thank you for joining me today, and everybody else as well. You know, Avalon. I forget the other gentleman or lady's name who stopped in. Necula. What was I calling you? I don't remember. I'm sorry, but thank you for stopping in, and anybody who's just kind of hanging out, chilling, thank you as well. As I mentioned, Sunday I should be streaming more of this game if this is the only game you really care about. But every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, usually later at night, I stream a little bit of a PS2 game for my PS2 Gauntlet, where I am trying to collect and stream every PS2 game released in the United States of America. So if you're just interested in hanging out or maybe seeing a little bit of PS2 stuff, make sure you stop in for them. For the last time, thank you so much, everybody, for joining, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Dad won't wake up.
Oh, sounds serious.